This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
She looks good today, huh?
Hi, Marty.
Who's the girl that does the squats every day? What's her name?
Kim.
Exercises. Squats right in front of my window.
What are they using the studio for?
I may just splatter on the glass. What do you mean? Oh, the mic isn't.
Like, why is...
Oh, God, he just never stops pitching. The mic isn't the right height for you.
Peter Dinklage.
Lift it up. Lift it up.
Peter,
lift it up.
Peter Dinklage is
How
on
tough is it? How tough is it?
If I lift it up, you go, that's a microphone. Can't you see that we're on the air? We're making all kinds of noise?
Well, you have how much time to move your microphone? How long are commercial breaks?
You were flirting with the girl next door for half a second. I go to move the microphone, and next thing we know, we're on.
Damn.
Man, what a jackhole.
It's now time for the Mancow phone poll. Mancow drove to Sonic and ordered everything on the menu. Cheese had a 5-minute conversation with his microwave. Why I myself once confused the vegetable crisper in my refrigerator as a urinal at Wrigley Field.
Oh, man.
What crazy thing have you done while on Ambien?
Are you able to safely get out?
No, I'm pinned in.
What's your sleeping pill horror story? Bestest tales win cool stuff. Yes. Call the Mancow now at 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
Hey, buddy. We still working out today? We're going to break boards and stuff in your garage?
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I still have it.
Yeah. What are your taxes this year?
17,000.
17.
Damn.
So I looked at AFTRA. I looked at AFTRA, okay? Yeah. And I looked at what I'm going to get paid, and then I know what I'm going to get Social Security, and then you think about food, and then you think about that for the rest of your life. That's $20,000 for the rest of your life, and it's not going to go down.
Right, exactly.
It's not going to go down.
No, it's only going to go up.
And it just, you cannot, I don't know who can, you couldn't retire here.
You can't, right.
You can't live here. Oh, well, whatever, dude. We're going to work out some of our frustrations later.
Oh, yeah.
Later, Hutchins. This is what we listen to when we break boards in his garage.
I'm moving to Gary.
Moving to Gary. Oh, you can get stuff cheap in Gary.
That's for $9,000 in Gary.
I know a portal to hell you can get.
Go to Detroit.
By the way, Ambien is a sleeping pill, and it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be Ambien. It can be a sleeping pill. Your sleeping pill horror story.
Oh God, I have one.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Portable grills, open fire grills, stovetop smokers. We got radar detectors.
All kinds of stuff. We got some dope-ass...
They're dope-ass?
No.
I want dope-ass.
Like iPhone and iPad chargers.
Remember
nice.
They're like,
They're
they're
really
like
cool.
$150.
You remember those iPhone chargers?
Yes.
Very fancy.
Hey, no, wait. I have one.
Yes.
And it charges my iPhone in about 15 minutes.
It's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's the shiznit.
And we got food.
Swear,
we got
man.
food. We got food at different restaurants as well. And it's. Are you talking about that? The hub, the charge hub.
Yes.
That thing is. I have one, dude. It's
Yeah, it's
excellent.
awesome.
And we got 311 tickets. We got 311 tickets.
Nice.
So anyway, but tell us your sleeping pill horror stories, Kathy. I want to hear yours.
Oh my God, is it embarrassing?
Oh, okay, well, hang on. I wanna hear
That's
it.
where NBC's Andrea Mitchell is standing by. Andrea? All right. Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and not Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into
This
the
happened
sound
twice
system
yesterday
in
on
the room.
TV.
Let's go across the state to, I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. It's awesome. Again, Hall & Oates. Let's go to Raleigh, North
Yeah, I'm going to cut over to Al Roker Jr. right now. Can you 602 right now? Can you roll them? People need to know this.
This is a public school educational film. Disaster safety. In a disaster, it is important to do the right thing. Here's little Tina walking home from school.
I feel dizzy.
Poor Tina didn't know not to breathe near a natural gas leak.
Mommy.
She's unconscious. Oh, now she's dead. Here's little Diego standing in the middle of a
What's up,
playground. Silly Diego, never stand where a sinkhole is about to open. Diego is now muerte. Here's little Ling Ling, looking both ways before crossing the street. Uh-oh, Ling Ling forgot to look up and is struck by a meteor. Miraculously, Ling Ling looks okay. But Ling Ling's clothes are not flame resistant. Somehow little Ling Ling has rolled and put out the flames. But here comes a land shark. Sayonara, Ling Ling. Remember, kids, always use extra caution when a disaster's about to strike.
Hey, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Tony, what's up, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know something, though. Master Adler jammed with Guns N' Roses last night in Cincy.
Brother, we have audio. Chip called me. I told you my friend Chip's Enough from the band Enough's Enough said, I told you Adler was going to be up on stage, and I doubted it.
Right.
And Adler looked pretty good from the videos. What?
Yeah,
Why'd you make that face?
You think so?
I thought, Steven
I
Adler.
thought he looked horrible. I thought he looked like he couldn't even play the drums.
Well,
Aw, wow.
I mean, I
look,
feel bad for the guy.
Adler's had a lot of problems.
He looked very happy, though,
and
which made me happy.
I'm happy whenever anyone gets redemption. And this guy's been through hell. And for Steven Adler to stand on stage again with Guns N' Roses, well, it warmed my heart. I wish we would have had it in Chicago.
Yeah, me too.
I wish
That
we would
would've
have had
been
it in
really cool.
Chicago. It's 6:08. This is The Loop. The band is ELO.
Where's my rocket pack, Secord?
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
You're gonna let me use it one more time.
I'm tired of square dancing with you, kid. I can slap you with grand theft, treason, espionage, and that's just my short list.
Look, they got my girl.
Oh, God, Cliff, no.
Yeah, they set up a rendezvous. They want to swap Jenny for the rocket.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
I gotta go alone or they're gonna kill her.
All right, we want to hear your sleeping pill or Ambien's a sleeping pill. We want to hear your story. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. We will give you something for good stories.
Nice.
Kathy has a great one. Can't wait to hear it. And then I want to hear her story. And then we have Al Roker and Sports coming up.
2 breaking stories overnight, a blockbuster deal with the Bulls, and blockbuster news regarding UFC 200.
Oh, wow.
UFC 200 is an absolute disaster. And Dwyane Wade coming to the Bulls is just such huge news.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a really big deal.
We're going to talk about that coming up. We want to hear your thoughts on that as well. Anything. Hell, we'll open the phones for you here. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. No free lines right now, but keep calling. Eventually we'll talk to someone at a snail's pace and then hang up on them, and then you might jump on right away. Guys, I don't hate cops.
Right.
The cops that pull over people, the cops that sit there. I've had cops pull up on me with lights, their lights on. I've had cops get in front of me and go slow. And
They love that.
But it's so that you whip around them.
Yep.
And then they get you for speeding.
Right.
And I come in when it's dark.
That's right.
I come in when it's still dark out, and they will rush up on you with their lights.
Yep.
And so they want you to speed up.
They do.
So that they can give you a ticket. That's a pig.
Yep.
That's
They're
a pig.
setting you up.
That's a pig.
Yeah.
The guy that sits there with his hairdryer pointing at you, maybe I got you.
Sure.
And gives you a ticket. The red light cameras, all this. They don't generate any goodwill.
Is that why they became cops?
A lot of them were tattletales, right? Okay,
failed
look.
athletes who are angry.
Look, it's Craptacular Thursday, but I don't hate cops. This video from Baton Rouge
Oh my
is
God.
It's and I didn't see this as a racial thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see it as a black and white thing.
Yeah.
I said that's an execution.
That's
an execution. When you shoot somebody from 6 inches away like that, it takes a special kind of devil to be able to pull the trigger on someone 6 inches away from them,
Right.
regardless of who you are
There was
or
no
what you are.
reason. No
That's
reason.
that's pure evil.
No reason.
That's pure evil.
And I keep hoping I'm missing something.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what I'm missing. What are we missing with this? Maybe someone will call and
The guy
tell us.
bootlegging CDs, and he got killed.
That's a death sentence.
They
Bootlegging
had him on the
CDs.
ground.
Hey.
They had him on the ground.
Hey, guys, as someone who I put $50,000 in a bank account, and whatever you think I make, radio in 2016 is not a big money maker. I used to make more money than my friends. I don't anymore. Look, we do this at this point because we love it. I did it in the past because I loved it. But $50,000 in an escrow account, the guy just stole it, and he said, yeah, I stole it.
What?
And, I stole it. And it'll cost you more to take it to court. Well, I will spend every dime to get it back. And I just got a judgment. Very pleased. I'm going to get it all back.
Oh, that's great.
That's not the point. The point is it took, and I haven't gotten it back yet. I got to collect still. But the point is it took me years.
Right.
And it cost me a lot of money.
Sure.
If it's the king's money, if it's the government, they're going to get it immediately.
Right away.
If it's one of their buildings that's destroyed, if it's one of their people to get hurt, right? I just have always thought that America should be equal, that we are equal, that the politicians are no bigger than us. But they really do think
But you know that's not the case.
No, they have better health care, they have better everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hate them. Now, I want to ask you something, and then I'm going to get off this in a second. Just give me a second. Am I preaching to the choir? Does everybody already hate the politicians like I do? And the problem is when you say Obama, well, then they think you like George Bush or whatever. I hate all of them.
Right.
I really dislike all of them. Look, I want my kids to respect authority. I respect their position. But these people are crooks. We have the worst of the worst in this city. And it really is us versus them. That's why I don't understand, like, people wanting a Bernie Sanders or Hillary or anyone that wants more government, more and more and more. I want them off my back. I work for me, not for a bunch of people showing their asses, walking around that can't speak, that hate me. I'm not working for these people. This giant drain on all of us. Rewarding people for not working, rewarding people for having as many children as they can, paying people more money to have kids. When we have to be responsible, we have to care about our kids, and I have to watch every dollar for my children. And God, can they go to college? Can I afford this? Can I afford that? I work for me. I work for my children. I work for my vacations. I don't work for you. This indentured servant relationship that we have with the government. So, and they're killing us at will. Black Lives Matter, forget it. We're Americans. And don't think that isn't part of it. Don't think that isn't part of it. Don't think they're not trying to stir up the races all the time. Don't think they don't want black and white against each other, because I'm telling you, I've seen behind the curtain, and they do. They want the black man and the white man hating each other. Because as long as we're fighting, we don't look up. We don't look up at black Obama. We don't look up at white Hillary, because we're too busy fighting down here in the dirt, struggling and trying to survive. It isn't black versus white, folks. It is us versus them. If you haven't seen it, they hold a guy down, put a gun to him, boom.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It's so hard to watch.
Two cops have him pinned down.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, they shot him? Oh, my goodness.
And on the streets again. Oh, yeah, you think you're really cooking, baby. You better find
your thoughts on that coming up. 6:15 at the Loop.
not talking my love. My love is rotten to the core.
From inside the Van Halen recording session.
Just like I've told you before.
I don't always listen to Van Halen, but when I do, so do my neighbors.
Come on!
The Mancow on 97.9, The Loop.
Yeah, you think you're really cooking, baby. You better find yourself a friend. My friend, not talking my love.
Yeah. Wow, that's incredible.
Dude, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
He looks amazing.
Come
That's
over
a
here.
full head of hair.
Come over here. Look at all that hair from you.
Whoa!
Look at all that.
That
No,
is
stand
really
up.
ridiculous.
Stand up. Look at it.
It's like night and day.
It's crazy how different you look.
Yes.
I haven't seen him. This
He had
is
a
my
total bozo ring before.
This is the bozo
For
ring.
a couple months, right?
Brother, here's the thing, and this is what you got to know. It looks like caviar when they take it from the side of your head and put it up top. I'm talking
That's
about Dr.
right.
Yates.
Yeah.
Dr. Yates, hairscience.com. This is not a commercial. I had it done.
Yes.
Goonie did it.
Right.
And I'm thinking, this it's kind of like lipstick on a
It takes
pig.
a couple
Right.
hours to do it. I was there all day.
Why wouldn't you do it?
I don't.
Why wouldn't you do it?
I don't understand.
Look how great he looks in that outfit.
Cut scene to 6 months from now. He's doing TV ads for Dr. Yates.
No.
That's
Listen,
incredible.
it's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't seen him. He had it done. It looks like caviar. They take hair from the side. They take the root, and it looks like little black specks.
Yeah.
And they put it up top, like And how long has it been for you?
7 months.
No way.
No,
brother.
Probably 5 because he did it in
5.
February, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
It's 7 then.
it's only going to get better.
Yes.
It's not instantaneous. It's got to grow. That is incredible.
Are you getting laid now or what?
No.
No. And it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday.
You know that?
Yeah, we'll eat a lot of broccoli and drink a lot of beer. You should be good and happy that there's someone you can eat. 1 million people every day are starving in the street. Your daddy's in the gutter with the wretched and the your mama's in the kitchen with a can of Cycle 4. There's garbage in the water and poison in the sky. I guess it won't be long before we're all gonna die.
Happy birthday. Come on. Happy birthday, Goonie.
Happy birthday.
to you. Happy birthday.
Is it Lois or Lewis? I don't know. You're not going to help me either, huh? Lewis or Lois? Hello?
Good morning, Mancow.
I guess
Morning.
I guess it's
What's
Lewis.
up,
I
Doug?
guess it's
What's up, Doug? Lewis.
What's up, man?
Hey, brother. I wanted to weigh in on this whole Louisiana Baton Rouge shooting.
Okay.
This is not a black and white issue. This is not racially charged. The man had a gun. What do you need a gun for to sit outside selling CDs, first of all? Second of all, you can hear the partner saying he's got a gun. He's reaching for the gun. Why are you reaching for the gun? You were told not to move? Hello? You got a gun. Don't move. You should know better. These are the times that we live in.
Didn't the guy
If you
have
have
the gun
a
because
gun
he was trying
and
to
you're
protect
already on the
himself?
ground, you're
He
pinned
was
to the
trying to
ground.
protect himself from
Don't-
other
Lewis,
people who had guns in that neighborhood.
Kathy, please. Lewis, I disagree with you on everything you said. They had him subdued. They had him down. They had 2 cops on him. They had his arms held down.
In the new video, you can see the cops taking something out of his pocket.
Taking
something out of the dead guy's pocket.
Look at the
after
amount of
they
time.
shoot
Look
him.
at the amount of time the cop has to take out his gun and aim it right at the guy's chest. I also find it interesting that for a while they were saying, "Oh, the cops' cameras became dislodged and they didn't have anything."
Oh, no, the body cameras fell off.
The body cameras fell off. We don't have anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened is they were going to try to cover it.
Yep.
And then someone else got it on video.
That's right.
Couple people.
And by the way, your comment there, I hate this comment.
What comment?
Brother, listen, you listen to my program, you pay you pay for my kids to eat. I love everyone that listens. I don't want to make an enemy I don't want to make an enemy of this guy. But what does he need a gun for? Well, he's in Baton Rouge and it's our right. Have we forgotten this? Maybe he needed a gun to protect himself from these thugs.
Right.
From these thug cops.
Well, his family said that's exactly why he got it.
And the shop owner said, I let him sell CDs outside my shop. He's a nice guy. I let him sell CDs outside my shop.
A minute earlier, he was inside
wouldn't
joking
hurt
with
anybody.
everybody. This guy was doing nothing, man. This guy was doing nothing, and they killed him.
Up next on the Mancow.
Well, why do you need a gun if you're... Because I want one. How about that? How about I want a gun? What is going on in this country? Guys, we are allowed to protect ourselves. We're allowed to have guns.
Right.
Law-abiding citizens should be able to have guns. Well, what did he need a gun for? Because he wanted it. What business of it of yours? Why do you need a steak? Because I want to eat it. Why do you need that Hummer? Because I want to drive it.
Right.
Who are you?
Right.
Everybody's we're just become a country of busybodies. If you don't like it, nobody else can like it.
Yeah.
Go F yourself. Not you, Lewis.
Not you, Lewis.
We
We
like
like-
you.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop.
Where's my rocket pack, Secord?
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
You gotta let me use it one more time.
I'm tired of square dancing with you, kid. I can slap you with grand theft, treason, espionage, and...
All right, you know what that is. Call us immediately.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
All kinds of stuff coming up. This cop shooting, we're going to talk about it. Dwyane Wade coming to the Bulls. Big show today. This is The Loop. Goonie,
Yes, Mancow.
Goonie, do you feel a lot of pressure now that you're a walking billboard for Dr. Yates Hair Science? Now that you got this full head of hair?
You did a good job,
Yeah.
At first, I was kind of nervous. I wanted to tell you thank you, and, I was kind of nervous to have it done, but hey, he did a good job.
Why not? Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, I was there all day with them.
How about those nurses?
You had to give those guys credit. They did
I'm
a
telling
good
you.
job.
Oh, the nurses are beautiful.
Well, I don't know if he
Yes.
hires them for that reason. Most of the nurses over there, I'd like them to decorate my junk.
Oh, and then how about the pills they give you at the end?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
and where did those pills end up, Goonie? Where did all your pain pills end up?
And plus, it had
Don't talk
scratches
about
on
that.
my head, but I made it bleed.
You made your head bleed by
scratched?
scratching
Yeah.
it?
He did everything wrong.
Yes.
Everything.
And,
right.
and he's like,
And
it doesn't
he's got
matter.
an afro now.
Yeah.
It turned out nice.
Kind of like
If anybody needs a hairpiece, go
Yeah.
to Dr. Yates.
Hey,
no,
He
they
does a
don't
good
do hair.
job.
They don't do
No.
hairpiece. The only way you get hairpiece is if you sleep with Kathy's friend.
No. If you need
Naughty.
hair,
She's so
if
naughty.
you need new hair, go to Dr. Yates. He's
Okay.
real
It's
good.
not a hairpiece. It's your real hair.
It's your real hair.
It's your real hair. And tell Mancow, if you want more information, call Mancow.
Okay,
591 Rock.
Okay, thank you, Goonie. Here's a
Welcome.
treat.
Thank
Here's
you.
a little snack for you. That's a cinnamon crisp. You like that? I got that at Trader Joe's. Hey, John, what's up, man?
Morning, Kyle. Love your show, brother.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Long-time listener.
Thank you.
Most of the time I follow you along. But anyways, from Indiana.
You don't agree. You don't agree with me.
No, I've had my carry permit since I was 18. I've been an officer for 5 years, and then I turned firefighter. But long story short, they're wrestling around with this guy carrying a gun or not. That's his.
They
right,
weren't
and
wrestling. They weren't
respect
wrestling
it.
around, brother. They weren't wrestling around with him. He wasn't moving.
he was pinned
I've
down.
seen all
no, he was pinned down, but they clearly didn't have control of him whatsoever.
Well, that's
He was
not what
wrestling
that's
around.
not what I saw, and I don't believe that's what anyone else was going to say.
All right, so
They didn't have control
course
of
they're
him.
not going to see it.
Well, wait. What do you mean they're not going to see it, sir? It's all on video. I've seen 3 videos from 3 different angles. The guy's completely subdued. Then the cop pulls out his gun and kills him.
Point blank from 6 inches away.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course they're not going to see it. Yeah, you're not going to see it because it didn't happen.
I wonder if that was a setup when the guy yelled out, "There's a gun."
And yeah,
Then
it
he
sure
shot.
seems
it's
like
almost
it.
like it was choreographed, right?
Yeah.
Look, too many of these cops, and I support cops, okay, but too many of these cops are sheepdogs who see themselves as holy warriors serving a government that's out of control. And folks, they need to serve the Constitution and me and you. They have forgotten that they are civil servants. And oftentimes now the police and the military are training together. Now, in military training, they do exercises where people say, I'm an American, I'm an American. And you're taught to ignore that. Why are we teaching our troops that? Let's keep going here. Let's go to John. John in New Lenox. What's up?
Mancow, love your show, brother.
Thank you, man. What can I do for you?
I have the mystery movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Detroit Rock City.
Oh, I like that movie. No. Let's go to Carol in Tinley Park. Hey, Carol, what do you think?
Good morning, Mancow. Love your show.
Thank you.
It's Johnny Dangerously.
Johnny Dangerously. God, I like that movie, too,
It was
when I was
just
a little
on cable
kid.
the other day, yeah.
This is the life. Remember that
Yeah,
song? This
right.
is the life.
Another Al song.
Yep, yeah, brilliant. That was my first radio theme song.
Fargan bastards.
You fargan bastards. This is the life. That was my first radio theme. I would go on to
Mary
that.
Lou Henner was just here.
What?
Was the femme fatale in that movie.
Let's go to D. D, hello.
Hi, Mancow. Love your show. Long-time listener.
Thank you. Welcome to the program.
Thanks. I think that the movie is Night Shift.
Oh, I love you, boy. You people are mentioning weird movies, obscure movies at this point that I love. Boy, did I love Night Shift.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I love that. What?
Oh, Michael Keaton movies are mentioning.
Yes. Hey, you like rock and roll?
Yeah.
Okay, D, you don't have the right answer, but you do have an ambient story.
Yeah, I do. It's not
Okay.
very nice either.
Here we go. I had a freak out on the sleeping pill called Ambient. What happened with you, D?
I hallucinated. And it was a very bad time in my life. I was actually going through a very rotten divorce and custody battle with my kids. And I could not sleep. It was just, it was a bad marriage and everything else. So the doctor gave me Ambien, and it was brand new at the time. And I don't take medication. I just don't like it. I don't care for it. So maybe that's one of the reasons I was affected by it. But when I was going to go to bed at night, I thought I saw a face in the carpeting, the Berber carpeting, and then I thought I saw waves in it, so it kind of looked like a pool. So I started jumping on it. And my son said, no, it's time to go to bed. By the time it got back to court, my ex-husband's lawyer said that I was drinking while taking the medication, and that's why that had happened. So
they used it against you. That's a nightmare Ambien story. Hang on, I want to give you something. Good calls. We're going to give you something today. Easy to call.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Friend of mine. I don't know if I can say who it is.
Okay.
No, don't say who it is. Give us a
now
fake
he's going to
name.
say it.
Give us a fake name.
Do you think Barry Williams would care? Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'll tell you what I'll say. I won't say Greg Brady. A friend of mine, Johnny Bravo.
Okay. There you go.
had a woman go, let's work things out. Let's hang out in the hot tub and let's go make love. Let's take a couple of puffs of a joint and just relax and have some wine. And so she took her cell phone, and he's got a joint in his mouth and a glass of wine, and look, he does drugs.
Oh, my God.
See?
Total setup.
That's so scary.
Total setup.
Wow.
I heard this from someone. So
right.
Not him. From a friend who knew someone, who met someone who.
Heard it from a friend who? Heard it from a friend who?
Heard it from a friend who. Yeah. Hey, Chuck, what's up?
Hey, Mike, I love your show.
Thank you. Okay, so what happened?
Well, I'm an over-the-road trucker. I've been using Ambien for quite a while to help me go to sleep, because sometimes I got to make these deadlines. And, I'm not gay or nothing. I'm married, no homo.
Okay.
And it's
what did you say? No homo?
No homo, yeah.
I hate that expression. Have you heard about this, Kathy?
Of course. It's so old. That's 7 years ago.
I had a guy come up to me yesterday. Hey, I really like those pants. No homo.
No homo, right.
Like he's not gay.
But all late about it.
I like your pants. No homo. No homo. No, I mean, no, you are.
Wow.
Right.
If you compliment a man's pants.
Wow.
And who cares? And everybody, in this day, everyone here is gay. Everybody's gay now. And if you're not gay when you're dead, everybody will say you're gay.
Right.
That's what I
True.
found
Abraham
out.
Lincoln was gay.
Hey, well, that's what we heard.
Yep.
So Chuck, what happens when you take Ambien and you turn gay?
It's the damnedest thing. I don't know what it is, man. I'll be, in a sleep-like state, vegetative. And when I wake up, my lips are around a gentleman's nether region.
Okay, now how often does this happen?
It's starting to feel like it's every night. It's increasing every time I use Ambien.
Well, how many times does it happen that you woke up and you're face down with a man?
It's not even face down. I wake up.
I understand. How many times have you woken up having homosexual relations? How many times?
I couldn't even count at this point, man. I got my wife back in Indiana.
Well, I mean, countless times? Give me a number, if you had to guess.
If I had to guess, it would be close to 30, 35.
30, 35 times you've woken up taking a sleeping pill and you're having gay sex with men?
Wow.
Why don't have you thought of stopping taking the pill?
Well, I needed to sleep, man.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
sure, okay, yeah.
Up next on the Mancow.
Ambien turns people gay.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. This is The Loop, a Cumulus station.
WLUPFM.
Chicago. It's time for the Mancow phone poll.
There's going to be a morning after.
Ladies, did you do the walk of shame this morning?
Men, did you get laid last night?
One night stand?
Now is the morning after. Tell us the story of your sexual escapades from last night. Best calls win. The morning after is now. 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
That's 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
Ladies, did you do the walk of shame this morning?
Get out!
Zeke, hello.
I went on a date with this girl in a wheelchair.
Okay, wait, Zeke. This is a Mancow classic. You stole it from me. That's okay. This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
I know exactly where you're going with this. If it's what I think. And I don't care. When you steal from me, you know what? You're stealing from the best. Tell me what happened with you, your one-night stand.
Went on a date with this girl in a wheelchair. We ended up down at a park down by her house, and at that point, she decided she wanted to have sex.
Uh-huh.
So I asked her, how do you want to do it? She told me to prop her up in this tree. So we did it.
Okay, so you're basically sitting in her wheelchair, and she's on top of you, and she's hanging from this tree, a low-hanging branch.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I wheeled her back to the house. As I was pushing her up the ramp into the house, her dad opened the door, and he whispered in my ear, "Thanks for bringing her back. Most of her dates leave her hanging up in the tree."
Dude, that's not the joke. That's not the joke.
How does it go?
I was with this girl, and we were having sex, and she was in a wheelchair. And she was a good-looking girl, but, I guess I took pity on her. And I was sitting in the chair. I lifted her up, and she was hanging from this tree. And the cops came.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I'm married, and I panicked. And I got up out of the chair, and I ran, and she was hanging from the tree, and I ran, and I ran, and I ran, and, I don't know if she ever forgave me. I didn't see her for months.
Well,
So,
what happened?
no, I drove back by that park, and it was a skeleton hanging from that tree. That's the joke.
Better.
That's the joke.
I was with this girl.
Yes, Al?
And she was in a wheelchair.
Uh-huh.
And we were at the beach, and I guess I took pity on her, and she was like, I've never been kissed. Will you kiss me?
I know this one too. This is good.
So I kissed her.
Is awful.
And then she was like,
No one
has ever caressed my bosom.
Yeah. So you did that.
So I caressed her
Right.
bosom.
Then she said,
Then she said,
"Yeah, I've never been
I
screwed."
want you to screw me.
Uh-huh.
So I picked her up and I threw her in the lake and said, "Now you're screwed."
Oh, jeez.
I was with one girl in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And it turns out it was James Brady.
Wow.
You know what I do with my car? I baby my car. A lot of people use towels and rags to wash their car. You know how I wash my car? What? Lingerie.
JB Smooth.
Ladies' lingerie. I soap it up and I wash my car.
He rubs his car with lingerie.
This is very delicate.
It makes
the
sense.
The thing that makes me the most uncomfortable about this is that you have lowered your voice and you're whispering this to me. I know, that's making me uncomfortable too.
Yeah. Comedians in cars getting coffee.
That's a good
I love it.
Right.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, sure, it's great.
It?
It's not Seinfeld.
I once saw a short film that was somebody attempted to make the point of view of a fly. That's a wild ride. You could get a camera small enough, and I bet you someday they will have a camera that they can mount on a fly.
You need permission from the fly to put it on.
You can hold him down.
Yeah, but he still has to. He may, you know what I mean? It may be uncomfortable.
I don't care. I'm running this thing, not the fly.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors, and that's the only way I live in cars.
Where's my rocket pack, Secord?
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
You gotta let me use it one more time.
I'm tired of square dancing with you, kid. I can slap you with grand theft, treason, espionage, and that's just my short list.
Look, they got my girl.
Oh, God, Cliff, no.
Yeah, they set up a rendezvous. They want to swap Jenny for the rocket.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
I gotta go alone or they're gonna kill her.
Hey, Joe, it's Mancow. What's up, man?
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Thank you. What's happening?
Oh, I was listening to you on the way to work, and I heard about you talking about Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. I just was looking up on my phone, and I seen another shooting in Minnesota.
Minnesota,
yeah. I can't believe all these cops shooting everybody.
Yeah. Chris, hello. Welcome to the program. I can't either. Hey, Chris.
Hey, how's it going, Mancow? Love your show, buddy.
Thanks.
Hey, listen, I'm a little bit peeved about what you said, man. You're bringing people together. You're putting these cops in the same boat as sheepdog. That is not cool. I'm genuinely disappointed in you.
Well, you can be disappointed all you want, Chris. What is you're not my mom, you're not my dad, you're disappointed. Well, grow a set. What does a sheepdog do? That's exactly what a cop is in the crowd. He's the sheepdog.
Right, he's hurting.
That's exactly what they are. Sorry.
But you support cops.
I absolutely support cops.
Yeah, you're taking what he's saying and you're kind of twisting it a little bit.
Yeah.
You're making it sound like he's anti-cop, and he's not anti-cop.
But I am anti the militarization of cop. I am. I do hate the fact that every cop, every police precinct, they want to give tanks. I don't like cops and military training together. I don't like the cops sitting there with their speed guns, nickel and diming us. It's another form of taxation. I don't like quotas, and there are quotas where they're...
Yeah, they
come on.
Yeah, they lie.
It's
and say
been
there's
proven.
no quotas, and there's quotas.
So, look, the military isn't trained. They are programmed to conquer. These people, many times, many of these cops are programmed to collect and make us submit. They have forgotten that they are to protect and serve. And serve. Where's the serve? You know, I love to serve. I want to tell you that. I love to serve. I love when people are at my house. I love serving people. I love charity. I love volunteering to do things. I don't talk about it on the air because it's boring. At our luau, I want to go out and serve people. I want to serve drinks at the Laser Luau, at the big thing we're doing, the big rock and roll luau with Sammy Hagar. I want to take, and I talked to him. I said, I want to take his rum. I talked to Sammy. I want to take rum, and I want to go out and make drinks for people.
Right.
I want to go out in the crowd and make drinks.
Right.
Well, and Sammy, man, you can't, you man cow. No, I want to. I want to do this. And the Imagineer, you're our star. You want to go? Yes, I like serving people. I do.
Yeah, you do.
I like washing the feet of the Christ. I like that. I like helping. Protect and serve. Not hold us down and kill us. So I don't know when the cops went from Andy Griffith to Vic Mackey. But I don't like it. And I don't like when they're militarized. But I support cops. You know, the cops that are really out there fighting for us, I support and I love. Glenn Ellen, I hope you're listening. Chris, hang on. I'd like you to respond. And then this new thing of, if they question us, we'll let them die. We get punished, right? The people get punished. You and me, the taxpayers, we get punished. The cops throw their hands up in the air. Oh, well, we'll let them die. And I understand it. I get it. I mean, I don't get upset when I hear about a gangbanger killing a gangbanger. We only care when a kid gets hurt. Someone that might have a chance. How about the gangbanger? His son was killed and he didn't care. I mean, really. Wouldn't help the cops. Remember that guy, that little kid?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's heartbreaking. And the father...
Tyshawn Lee.
The father doesn't care about the kid.
The kid that was executed.
Yeah, the father doesn't care.
Terrible.
So it's hard to care about people like that. It really is.
Yep.
So what do? The first question now on the police paperwork, and anytime you pull someone over, talk to someone, you have to fill out paperwork now if you're a cop. Why'd you pull them over? Well, anything you say can be perceived as racist.
Right.
Well, he looked like a criminal. Why? Because he was black. So they're not pulling anybody over?
There's got to be some type of a happy medium between cover-your-ass checklist
we're not.
and shooting somebody point-blank range.
Yeah, we're not in a happy medium in Chicago. The cops are not doing anything now. The cops are not. Ask any cop, and I understand it. You're gonna pull some guy with his ass hanging out. Yo, man, some skid. Are you gonna?
Not worth the trouble.
That's your family, man. You're a cop. Your dad was a cop. If you're in Chicago,
right.
You're gonna give up your life for that? Let them kill Let them kill each other. I get it. And we only care when innocence is hurt. But don't say they're not the sheepdogs. They are. And you can't have a sheepdog that kills the sheep. And Chris took great offense to this. Says I disappointed him. Chris, now that I've clarified it, have you wised up a little, or you still sitting there?
No, I'm not wised up. Let me tell you why exactly, Mueller. Here's the thing. You're including these cops that don't know how to do their jobs right. And I agree with you 100% about everything you said, okay? But it's a systematic problem, starting with the freaking administration and the people that they're hiring in those positions, okay? Now, the next part of this is the fact that you included these guys as being sheepdogs. I don't see those people as being sheepdogs, okay? I see you as being a sheepdog. I see me as being a sheepdog. You know why? Because we look out for the general populace. We try and promote good, positive energy, and you look out for people that can't take care of themselves. So you're calling these police officers don't know how to do their job, freaking sheepdog. I think that's BS.
What he just said made no sense at all.
Well, it does to him.
Well, at least it does to him.
I think he's a nice guy. I think I don't know if he wants to just fight for the sense, just to fight. It's okay. I wake up sometimes feeling like that,
We should say this over and over again. Mancow supports cops, but cops that kill other people is who you don't support.
Yeah, I don't know how you can watch that video and support the cops. I want to. I really want to.
Did you see the frightened ones? Did you hear the falling bombs? Did you ever wonder why we had to run for shelter when the promise of a brave new world unfurled beneath the clear blue sky? Did you see the frightened ones? Did you hear the falling bombs? The flames are all long gone, but the pain lingers on. Goodbye, blue sky. Goodbye, blue sky. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Joe?
Hey, Mancow. Love your show.
Thank you, buddy. What's going on?
Oh, boy. What isn't going on? Well, I'm a pretty religious man. I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, religious. I'll tell you what, religion is not going to get you to heaven. Being holy and get you to heaven. No, brother. You can laugh all you want. When I go to church, I'm holy. Yeah, so are people rubbing crystals. So are people walking, playing Ring Around the Rosie around a big black box in the middle of the desert. It doesn't mean anything if there's no action. The people that flew the planes into the buildings on 9/11 were religious. So I just want to get. Sorry, just a little bit worked up today. Go ahead, sir. I'm religious. Yeah, I met a lot of religious people that are going straight to hell.
Yeah, well, I've been in hell lately.
Oh, what's going on? Do tell, Orland Park.
Recently, I was diagnosed with stage 3 stomach cancer.
Oh, good God, man. Oh, dear God.
And, I'm trying to be positive and have a good attitude and get myself through all this stuff. But shortly after that, I've just had a slew of other crummy things happen to me as well. My wife left me. I lost my job. The bank's taking my home. They're foreclosing on my house. And to top it off, my daughter just came out and told me that she's a lesbian. So I'm just really wondering if God is testing me these days, or, I'm on my knees at night praying, hoping things will get better. But
is your name Joe or Job?
It's Joe.
That's a Bible joke. Joe Bo. Here's Eddie. Eddie, what are you doing? That's another radio show I'm making fun of there. Joe, I shouldn't. Look, bud, we see things in our time. God's time is different. I think about the Chinese. They plan everything in 200-year increments. The Chinese plan hundreds of years into the future. That's how they plan. The government.
That's right.
Hundreds of years. We plan every 4 years. God plans eternity. We don't know the big picture. But I'll tell you what I've seen with my friends and family, and I don't know what's going on with your daughter. But for a nighttime of peace, a lifetime of misery with children. And I've seen it with my. I don't want to yell at her. I don't want. She rolled her eyes and crossed her arms. She's disobedient. I don't want to say anything. Yeah. Well, guess what? Well, she likes having her boyfriend over. She has a punch card over at the abortion clinic. Her next one's free. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. A lifetime of misery because you want a nighttime of peace. You want the quiet life. So I don't know what you've done to bring this on you. And these things we do today it's like a rock thrown in the lake and you see the ripples go out. I don't know what you did yesterday. I don't know what you did in your past to bring all of this on you. The choices that we make, have, they have consequences. So, I don't know you. You just called here. So, I can't give you a pass, but I don't know what God's vision is. We don't know the big picture. Kathy, and Al, maybe I'm out of line here. Your dad dead, my dad dead, your mom dead, your dad dead. Horrific. You cried. The pain that you're still feeling, you can't even go near it. The darkness there, that loss. But are you beginning to see how it happened as it was supposed to?
Absolutely.
Are you beginning to understand that how it happened? I see in my life, my dad died when he was supposed to.
That's right.
And I didn't understand it then, and you won't know until the rearview mirror. And you, Joe, with your cancer, you may not know until you're in paradise. We can't see the big picture. And by the way, people pray. I believe in it. And most Americans do believe in prayer. You pray, and I want it tomorrow. The whole universe has to be reordered for you to get what you want. Lots of things, and so you have to wait. Mm-hmm. You have to give God time. And unanswered prayers, by the way. I told you about I almost died. I lost weight. She ripped out my heart. This bitch that ripped my heart out. I loved her. God, I love her. I love her. I love her. She has a disease where her hair fell out.
Ugh.
She's a perforated anus and she can't have sex.
Oh my God.
She has a daughter that's suicidal. Wow. She has mental illness in the family.
Oh,
I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Sure.
I'm just saying. Oh God, my life would have been. She didn't want me to do radio. She bitched all the time.
Wow.
My life would have been hell. God, please let me have her. So you don't. When God doesn't, you may not know the things I didn't get. Sometimes we're better. Joe, what can I do to help you, man? Joe, are you there?
I'm here.
What can I do to help you? How can I help?
I don't know. Just give me something that I can use to help me sleep better at night. There's got to be something good coming my way.
Ambien?
I want to wake up.
I'll be glad. Well, you're not going to wake up, bud. This is life, and it's not all peaks. It's peaks and valleys, and you keep walking. You don't stop in the valley. You don't stop in the misery. You keep going. But I'll be glad to talk with you and counsel you off the air. And I hate to hear that word. Is there any word that's scarier than the C word to someone who's had cancer? Touch their life. I don't like hearing that from one of our fans. Orland Park.
I've had choices since the day that I was born.
Do you know what you can do with your wife and your daughter and everyone?
That told me right from wrong.
You can love them.
If I have listened.
I've been around people as they've died. I've been at the deathbed of people, and no one's ever said, "Hey, pull my car around. I want to see it. Show me one last picture of my mansion." All we think about is the love. That's our last thought as we leave this reality. The love. So I suggest you give as much love as you can in the time you have left. And I don't care if you have 20 years. Cover it with love, man. Send out some love. Stop this negativity.
Now I'm living and dying with the choices I've made.
Up next on the Mancow.
Well, hopefully we'll lighten it up a little bit. Man, Dwyane, what do you do when a guy calls like that? You got to stop the show and help him. Dwyane Wade coming to the Bulls. Yes. We'll talk about that and a lot more.
He's the Mancow on the Loop. The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
On the drum, you might know this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steven Adler.
I wish it would have happened in Chicago. Steven Adler got up on stage. Chips Enough predicted it, and I doubted him.
That's so cool.
Steven Adler up on stage last night with Guns N' Roses. You've seen the video. Guys, you've seen the video, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a new one where they show the cop tackling him to the ground now.
The guy was standing still.
He was.
It's an execution. It's an execution.
Absolutely.
Let's go to Michael. Michael, hello. Those cops should go to jail. At least the one that pulled the trigger. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Good. How are you, Mancow? I love you. Love the show.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I wasn't speaking in just relation to these two recent shootings, but just kind of the police mentality and civilian mentality.
Yeah.
Do you think at all, I was wondering your opinion on if some people are trying to bait cops into acting on something to get publicity or try to settle a lawsuit or something of that
Well,
nature?
I'll tell you, I do think the Muslim guy that jumps up and screams out Allah Akbar and acts like he's pulling a string on his backpack and then they tackle him and he claims Islamophobia. I do think the guy that was walking around talking about ISIS on several cell phones in full Arab garb at a Fairfield Inn.
Those are the guys to shoot.
And no, stop. And
if someone yells out,
and then and then the cops hassled the guy and he fake fainted, in my opinion, and claimed Islamophobia. I do think some of these things are setups. Do I think that African Americans are going out trying to get killed to make a statement? No.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't. Do I think that guy selling CDs? By the way, who was the big thug that was pushing people and got shot and everybody was upset about? The guy was a thug.
Oh, the guy in Ferguson?
Yeah. I mean, he was a thug.
Right.
You see the video?
He robbed a liquor store right before it happened.
Okay. But this guy, everybody liked him. He was
selling Belle Biv DeVoe CDs or something.
He had permission to be there.
That's right.
He wasn't hassling anybody.
Not at all.
And again, it's us versus them. And what was,
their body cams fell off.
And their body cams fell off. And how long did it take us to get video here in Chicago of cop killings? And
they didn't release them until after the election.
We didn't.
They didn't release them until after the election.
We didn't have audio. Oh, we don't have audio. It didn't work.
Right.
It's us versus them.
Mm-hmm.
It's us versus them. A friend of mine right now, that they're hassling them, and they're like, we'll put your wife in jail if you don't do what we say. Well, that's illegal, but it doesn't matter. It's coercion. It's illegal. 100%. Not one single wiretap has been denied in the last 12 months. Not one.
Wow.
So who's looking out for me and you? Hillary. If it was me or you guys, we would be in jail. Know that. If we did what Hillary did, we'd be in jail. So it is us versus them.
It's the haves and the have-nots.
No,
and we have not.
Yeah, well. Oh, man. Goonie, happy birthday to you, my friend.
Thank you, Mancow. You're always making sense on the radio, Mancow.
Thank you. I don't know that you just helped me, but thank you. Out of the mouth of babes, Kathy. Justin Hayward coming up. What about the guy that, his life has fallen apart and he's got cancer? What did you think? How was my advice? What?
Your advice was great, but the guy's calling, and God's not a genie. God's not Santa Claus. That's not how it works.
Yeah, you got to have a relationship.
Absolutely.
And it's, it's a friendship. It's not a, hey, you give me. Let's go to Mary. Mary, hello.
Hi, Mancow. Love your show.
What's up, beauty?
Hey, you hear about Dwyane Wade? He's gonna be in the Chicago basketball team. He's coming to Chicago. He'll probably run that cell phone, the audio from that cell phone commercial where he gets stuck in the hotel bathroom and he makes the video, "Get me out of here," and then it goes viral. You know which one? The one that ran during the big game.
Goodbye, Mary.
What do you mean goodbye?
I've been listening to Mr. Mancow. He's been rocking. He won't leave me alone.
Hi, everybody's. I'm Big Goonie. I am Mancow's special boy. Are you special? I am. Everybody's special to Mancow. In the mornings, on the loop.
Where's my rocket pack, Secord?
And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
You gotta let me use it one more time.
I'm tired of square dancing with you, kid. I can slap you with grand theft, treason, espionage, and that's just my short list.
Look, they got my girl.
Oh, God, Cliff, no.
Yeah, they set up a rendezvous. They want to swap Jenny for the rocket.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
I gotta go alone or they're gonna kill her.
What up, brother?
So you've been drinking already?
Hey, it's just 2 in the afternoon, man. I got to work at 2 o'clock, and we going hard. We going hard all day. Maybe a little bag of drugs, you know. I don't know, you know.
Have you had like a 50th of whiskey so far, or what?
10, 15 beers, a bump or two, a little bottle service, something like that, We're going to get it. All
right, cool, man.
All right.
Keep drinking.
Dog. Oh, man, I'm going to have about 13 more, dog.
Now, we're in the parking lot. You think you're going to make it in?
I don't know. We'll see. I got that bottle. I got it jacked in my crotch. We'll see how, at the ballpark, they just do a metal detector, but over here, who knows?
All right, well, good luck getting that extra liquor inside.
All right, thanks, brother.
Steve, Michigan City, what's up?
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Thank you, my friend.
I got a guess.
Please.
Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction. No, sir. Carol, hello. What do you think? Tinley Park.
Hi, how are you? Love your show.
Did you call earlier?
Yes, I did.
I love your voice. I love your voice. It's addictive to me.
Uh-oh.
Could we have phone sex later?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a yes. That means yes to me.
Yes.
Oh, man.
The college kids know is
Carol.
yes.
No is always no. What?
How about Crybaby?
No, baby.
Maybe she was just talking dirty to you.
Arturo Fuente, welcome to the program from Melrose Park. How are you?
Yeah, how you doing, man? I love your show.
Hey, man.
¿Qué pasa?
I got a guess for the mystery movie. Is
Yes.
it The Rocketeer?
Rocketeer's right. You're a winner. I want to talk to Carol now offline if I could. I'd like to take this conversation off air. The sun. Oh, Carol. Carol.
Yeah.
You won't believe what I'm wearing right now.
I don't know.
I'm wearing my wife's panties. Does that turn you on or repulse you?
Oh, my God.
Why would he be
They're so soft.
I knew you wore those.
And once they get dirty, I'm like Mr. Smooth. I clean my car with it. I rub down the yellow 72 Ford Maverick. Carol, can you hear my heartbeat? Yeah, baby. Hey, Goonie, you ever take a woman's panties, put them in your hand?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I might do that tonight.
Yeah,
Where do you get them from?
Kathy, let me ask you something. Could I have a pair of your panties to use?
That's fine. It's not going to hurt me. It's fine.
If you found out your guy was doing that,
I've given them to him for that reason.
You did? Why?
Okay.
Because
thank you, Goonie. Thank you. Did he miss everything we were just talking about? Wow.
I know the average person's attention span is getting short, but...
All right, we're going Brazilian.
Up next on the Mancow.
Justin Hayward of the Moody Blues, a legend of a band coming up. I'm going to give advice to a guy named Marvin. And yes, I love Mary calling like we didn't know Dwyane Wade was going to the Bulls. And the main event at UFC, Abraham, I want you to talk about that coming up. UFC, is it 200? Yes.
It's 200.
Biggest event ever.
Yeah.
Ruined. Ruined.
Wow.
Ruined.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop.
97.9 The Loop.
It's now time for the Mancow phone poll. Mancow drove to Sonic and ordered everything on the menu. Cheese had a 5-minute conversation with his microwave. Why I myself once confused the vegetable crisper in my refrigerator as a urinal at Wrigley Field.
Oh, man.
What crazy thing have you done while on Ambien?
Are you able to safely get out?
No, I'm pinned in.
What's your sleeping pill horror story? Bestest tales win cool stuff. Yes. Call the Mancow now at 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
I have a sad story to tell you. It may hurt your feelings a bit. Last night when I walked into my bathroom, I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean.
I pulled up Kathy's shirt and I buried my face in her shaving. Okay. Wait, no. Wait. I pulled up her shirt and I wanted to see it. No, I pulled down her pants and I wanted to see it. And then I buried my face in... No, that doesn't work. Okay.
All these songs have a similar theme.
Yeah, Hello? Hello?
Hey, brother.
It doesn't even he almost sounds like a parody of himself now, and it really is.
Chip?
Chip.
I can't say hello to you without him getting riddled, you jag off.
That's better.
Wow.
That's better.
Hey, we're on the air there, dude. You know I hail you. So I said you were a liar and that Steven Adler would never get on stage with Guns N' Roses, and doggone it, if Chips Enough from Blue Island, Illinois wasn't right, you really did have the inside skinny.
Oh, I tell you everything I know. And by the way, he hails you, bro.
Hey.
He wants to do an interview.
By the way, everything you know could fit in a thimble.
And now I'm going to insult you.
Yeah,
it's what I do.
Yeah.
It's what I do.
On the drum. You might know this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steven Adler.
Yes!
Steven Adler came back.
Original.
The original drummer.
What a great moment.
Guns N' Roses. Justin Hayward, the lead singer of the Moody Blues, joins us now on the Mancow Show. Justin.
Yes.
I have seen you 50 times?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
And do you ever get sick of this one?
No. It means something to people in their lives, and it's a great pleasure.
But wouldn't you
can
like
go anywhere in the world and sing it, and that's what's nice about it, and it means something to people.
Wouldn't you like to do
even if they never heard of the Moody Blues, they kind of heard this song, so that's okay.
But wouldn't you like to do one concert where you don't have to do Nights in White Satin?
Well, I was in Greece sharing a show, a solo thing, with some friends of mine who are actually opera singers, Italian and Greek. And they did a kind of operatic version, and I joined in with it. And I thought, this is sensational. Their version was really good, and I would recommend it. It's by a guy called Mario Frangoulis.
Can I tell you
And
something?
I think a group called Il Divo did that
Yes.
version as well. So I like that one.
Hey, you.
Hey, you!
Don't listen to that. Listen to this.
That's where NBC's Andrea Mitchell is standing by. Andrea? All right. Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and not Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into the sound system in the room. Let's go across the state to, I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. Again, Hall & Oates.
And now, 2 minutes of sports in 60 seconds.
Sports brought to you in part by the Exotica Expo this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
What is that? What is that? Some kind of stripper porno thing? Sex thing?
It's an Exotica Expo with
Exotica.
so exotic. There's 3 X's in Exotic.
Oh!
It's at the Donald E. Stevens Convention
Goody,
Center in
with
Rosemont.
your new head of hair from Dr. Yates, you ought to go there and pick up some babes.
Nice.
Yes, here's one right here.
What's that?
Here's the babe right here.
That's Abe the Chameleon.
Yeah, you're sick.
Oh, you mean Kathy? Okay.
I don't swing that way, bro.
ExoticaExpo.com for tickets and info, saying that it wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one. Miami Heat free agent guard.
My mammy
Dwyane
meat.
Wade.
What's my mammy meat? My mammy meat.
Mommy. I'll let you go ahead.
My mammy meat. No, go ahead. You
Dwyane Wade coming to the Bulls.
Miami meat.
Go ahead.
My aunt, my ama meat.
Oh, by the way, the only thing he pronounces correctly is wrong.
Yeah.
My aunt Twee.
Sweet.
He had an aunt named Tweet.
He got an ant. An ant. They take sugar cubes at the picnic and they make ant hills. I have an aunt.
My aunt Tweet.
Then what does Fia mean then?
He had an aunt named Tweet and an uncle named Cadillac.
No, my grandfather is Cadillac. Get it right.
Aunt Tweet and Uncle Cadillac. Okay, what about, let's talk, come on.
2 years, $46 million. So now, with a lineup of Jimmy Butler, Wade, the newly acquired Rajon Rondo, not bad. The Bulls lineup isn't that bad now.
Finally.
They had to ship Mike Dunleavy to Cleveland to make room.
Bitch.
Interim UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Bones Jones has been pulled from his title fight with Daniel Cormier this Saturday at UFC 200.
Disaster.
After the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency informed Jones and UFC President Dana White of a potential doping violation.
That is Hall & Oates. We have...
I got the call, and I literally, like, Jesus Christ, I must have jinxed myself, because I kept going, everything is going so smooth, and nobody had been hurt. You know, everybody was healthy. So, this was a pretty brutal phone call.
So now Brock Lesnar versus...
I don't like him using the Lord's name in vain.
I'm surprised that he was able to be that calm about it, because this is horrible for the UFC. Brock Lesnar versus Mark Hunt is the new main event at UFC 200 on Saturday night. If Jones is found guilty of doping, it's an automatic 2-year suspension. Sox beat the Yankees 5-0 at the Cell. Cubs lose to the Reds 5-3. They play a makeup game tonight at Wrigley against the Atlanta Braves. Sports brought to you by the NHRA Route 66 Nationals this weekend. Route66raceway.com for tickets and details. It's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
You always do In Your Face Sports. Kathy, when are you going to put it in my face? I would like that.
That's a good question.
Damn teetsy fly. Get distracted here. It's teetsy.
The Democrats... Ooh, there was a mosquito. I don't want mosquitoes around me. I don't like mosquitoes. I don't like those mosquitoes. I never did. Okay, speaking of mosquitoes. Hello, Hillary. How are you doing?
Donald Trump slowed down is so funny. He sounds drunk.
Ooh, there was a mosquito. I don't want mosquitoes around me. I don't like mosquitoes. I don't like those mosquitoes. I never did.
Donald Trump sounds like a drug man when slowed down. I love it. You know, we're in the midst of an hour commercial free. It's awesome.
I'm tired of the cell phone service I'm getting, and it's just not working like the way it's supposed to.
Yes, you're saying to another. Okay.
I think there's a delay. That's one of the issues I'm having.
So
I was just trying to. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
What's your name?
Steve.
And how are you doing today? You said you're doing well, right?
I'm sorry. What did you say? You said drilling a well?
As far
I'm sorry,
as your...
I think you're cutting out.
Okay. As far as your minutes, what do you have? Hello?
Yeah, no, I feel like you keep talking at the same time I'm talking. And I think that's one of the problems with my phone.
Okay.
You know,
I was asking...
Can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm getting every couple of words that you're saying.
You're hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's getting this bad. It's like, I might as well just go ahead. To the account.
Yes, your phone is breaking up.
Okay, I can hear you now. Go ahead. What?
Your phone is breaking up.
My phone is... Yeah, no. I think it might be on your... I can hear you. It's like every once... like I just hear words here and there.
Your phone is breaking up again.
7:45 at the Loop. Yes. What? He's 61 years old. A bear attacked him, and he boxed the bear off.
Wow.
And the bear came through the thicket, and it meant business. And the first thing the bear did was come straight at me and took a left-hand swing and caught me in the front shoulder here. But I turned as it caught me, and I punched it straight in the snout. I was trying to, but I missed. And I actually hit its lips and its teeth and split my knuckles and busted some vessels. So the next time it dropped down, it stood back up, and it came with a right and caught me in the back. And I did an underhand, and I hit it right in the snout. And it dropped down, and it dropped down on its butt now, and it's just looking at me. And I didn't know what to do now, but it just turned around and walked away like nothing ever happened and followed the cub.
I'm ready to fight a bear now.
I am an animal lover. I'm an animal lover. If you come to my house, you can see the giant skull of the 11-foot alligator that I shot legally in the Everglades. Why more of these things aren't culled, I don't understand. Gator attacks are on the up. Sharks are now protected. You should go down to Florida and kill sharks, which I have done as well. Why we're not killing sharks, why we're not killing these alligators, why we're not killing more bears. Sorry, yeah, they're cute. They're killing people. Why they're reintroducing cougars. Yeah. I mean, these things kill people. Yeah, they're great. I love nature, but these are, haven't we?
But a lot of the time, people are in areas they shouldn't be in. Like, why are you hanging out in bear-infested areas?
Like outside.
Well, I mean, if I walk outside here, I'm not going to get attacked by a bear.
No, but
there could be a coyote out there. I mean,
you'll be attacked by, in this city, you'll be attacked by something.
Yeah.
Mike, hello.
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Thank you, man.
No problem. Talking to you about the police officer involved shooting.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering why you guys didn't mention the fact that the police officers were called out because he was threatening people with a gun.
Wait. He wasn't threatening anyone with a gun. They called and said he had a gun. He did have a gun. Did he have the gun legally? I don't know. But they killed him. They held him down. They had him under control.
Right.
We cannot. This isn't Judge Dredd. This isn't the apocalypse. This isn't a Mad Max world. This is America. We have the rule of law. They took his life. By all accounts, this was a peaceful, lovable guy. I haven't heard one other thing. By the way, if you listen to the show, Mike, you say you love me and you love the show. I think maybe you were lying. But whatever. You hear me. Listen to Trey. Listen. Go back and listen to what I said about Trayvon Martin or this guy in Missouri. Okay.
Oh, in Ferguson, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I side with the cops. I don't like thugs. I love how every thug in this city. And look, I've seen it. I saw it at Ebert's funeral. It's not just in the hood. I saw it at Ebert's funeral too. Everybody dummying up the tears. I've seen the family that does not give a crap about their gangbanger son. And when the cameras are on, my baby. Yeah, well, you should have worried about your baby when he was doing all kinds of horrific things his entire life. You should have spent a little time with the little thug. Maybe you should have turned off the GCI and all the other music that programs them to be violent and vile and misogynistic and garbage. I'm the guy that says that. But this was a peaceful guy. Everybody liked this guy. He was a joke teller. And he's standing there with his hands down, completely calm. I've seen the video. Thank God somebody filmed it. Because what they tried to say at first was, our cameras got dislodged. Nobody got it on film. And then they found out somebody else was filming. Whoops! They held him down. They put a gun against him calmly and killed him. It was an execution, sir. And by the way, Mike, if you lived in Baton Rouge, you'd have a gun too, wouldn't you?
Oh, they shot him? Oh, my goodness.
I killed this boy.
Oh.
Tiny kangaroo down, sport.
Up next on the Mancow, Southside Susie takes on 12 kangaroos at once.
Oh, boy. It's a kang bang. I come from a land of love.
It's now time for the Mancow phone poll. Mancow drove to Sonic and ordered everything on the menu. Cheese had a 5-minute conversation with his microwave. Why I myself once confused the vegetable crisper in my refrigerator as a urinal at Wrigley Field.
Oh, man.
What crazy thing have you done
That's
while
very
on
common.
Ambien?
Are you able to safely get out?
No, I'm pinned in.
What's your sleeping pill horror story? Bestest tales win cool stuff. Yes. Call the Mancow now at 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
All right. 7:50 right now. Hour commercial free happening.
Nice.
I want to go to Mary. Mary, hello. Is it not this Mary? Is it our Mary? Mary?
Yes.
Mary, why you bugging?
Oh, you think that's funny?
Yeah, I do, actually. Kathy, what happened to you on sleeping pills? Was it a
God.
kang bang? Did you get on with a bunch of kangaroos?
No. I was flying from Chicago to Paris with my family. It was our first time, and I was really excited. I was pretty wired, and I couldn't go to sleep.
Oh, boy, I would be too.
So I brought Xanax with me because I get really bad back pain when I travel. So I took one, nothing happened. I took two, nothing happened. So I took two more.
Oh, now you're Mary Carey territory now.
What?
Holy,
I took
four bars?
4 Xanax. No, not bars, like one whole bar.
Yeah.
So I woke up, and I didn't know what was going on. My head was in the
Were you in the cockpit?
lap.
And where was
no,
you? Oh.
I swear to God, my brother and my mom were to my right. My head was in the lap of the person sitting next to me, and I was drooling.
Male or female?
Male. His hands were over me, and he was typing on his laptop. And I guess I've been sleeping like that.
Why would your brother and mom let
Why would your mom?
Yeah, why didn't they say anything?
Oh, Kathy's head's in a lap again.
Everybody was laughing at me.
there goes
Everybody
Kathy.
was laughing at me.
Let's give us some privacy.
It was so embarrassing. And then the flight
You know what she
attendant-
gave him, right? A slobber knocker.
No.
Good God, Katie.
Cracking up.
That's a slobber knocker.
The flight attendant came over. It was time to land, and she's like, "Miss, put your seatbelt on." I cursed at her. I was like, "Oh, shut the F up. I'm sleeping." And I went back to sleep, and they left me like that.
In the guy's
Lap,
lap.
yeah.
Wow.
Close your eyes and you fall asleep.
We're less than 1 month away from the Olympics in Rio, and Brazil is ready for the games. That is, if you don't include the unfinished stadiums, one of the world's highest violent crime rates, extreme poverty, a massive drug problem, a gasoline shortage, fear over the Zika virus, plus drug-resistant super bacteria in the waters. Other than that, they are totally ready. The 2016 Games in Rio. Come for the sport. Stay for the shoddy construction and human waste.
They are not ready. Rio is. This is going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a disaster.
A bad summer.
Your calls 591 on Rock 591 roll. We want to hear from you.
On the floor now, baby, you're a bird of paradise. Cherry ice cream smile. With a step to the left and a switch to the right, you catch me the way I went. You know you're something special and you look like you're the best. My name is Rio and she dances on the sand.
Just like that river cow mother. Now you're cooking with gas. Yeah.
Goonie.
Yes, Mancow.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Want me to spank you?
Yes.
You want Kathy to spank you?
Yeah, Kathy, spank me.
There you go.
Ah, Kathy, quit. Ah.
Oh, yeah. That's good acting. That's good acting, my special boy.
In the sky of gray, all the fools in town are ruling today. Bow to the paper gods in a world that is paper thin. Fools in
Niles Rogers and some great production here.
Oh.
Duran Duran, big selling CD this year, and they are at Ravinia. 2 big shows, Friday and Saturday.
That's right.
With Nile Rodgers and Chic opening.
Wow.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be
That's awesome.
it's going to be fun on the lawn there. You and a bunch of rich, angry Jewish women.
Yeah.
Ask yourself,
Maybe I can
seriously,
get myself a sugar mama.
walk around Ravinia,
Yeah.
and this isn't any. I guess it is a statement. I'm sorry. A lot of Jewish women and their husbands are doing. It's. My wife has always said I should have married a Jewish guy because they do everything for their women. Have you ever heard? I mean, have you?
Yeah.
All my Jewish guy, every Jewish guy I know is completely pee-whipped.
That's right.
And their women, their wives, and every comedian you've ever seen probably has been Jewish.
Yep.
And they all make jokes about it. I don't get it, but I'm Goyim. You know,
Right.
I'm a Gentile.
Yes.
But, man, here, honey, more wine? Honey, can I do this for you? What can I? And I just walk around Ravinia, and I go there a lot.
Yeah. It's right in your neighborhood.
It's a bike ride for me.
Right.
And all the women, not all of them, but a lot of these, they have RBF. Resting bitch face. What are you pissed off about? You're outside at Ravinia.
Right.
Anyway, also, Peter Gabriel, and maybe things have changed, but the last 2 times I saw him, it's shocking. You're like, is that really Peter Gabriel?
Wow.
He is such a pig.
He's that big.
And I love Peter Gabriel. Anyway,
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel and Sting this weekend in Chicago. Beautiful story for you right now. This is a 7-year-old boy with cancer. Listen to this.
You are cancer-free. You don't have cancer anymore.
Do I still go to camp?
Yes, you still get to go to camp.
But first, you'll have to go to the hospital.
He has to still go to the hospital for checkups, and he has 1 more chemo at the hospital, and then he still has his night chemo, but only for 30 more days. Ben, you beat cancer.
If that didn't make you smile.
Oh, my God.
If you don't feel something, well, maybe you're not a parent. I don't know. Whew, man, wow. 801 at the Loop. Chuck, hi.
Actually, it's Jeff, longtime listener.
It's what?
Love you guys love the show.
Wait,
Jeff.
what?
Name is Jeff.
Your name is what?
Jeff, Jeffs.
Okay, hi, Jeff.
Where'd you get Chuck from?
Well, that's what the phone boy told me. We're one Jeff off right now, so okay. Go ahead, sir.
But I'm over at Chuck. I got an ambient story for you. Partner used to have trouble sleeping, so I would every now and then he'd give me one of his ambient, and I don't know why, but I always wake up and my pants are on my ankle. I used to ask him, Chuck, this ever happened to you? And he said no.
Okay, so Jeff, and you would truck with a guy named Chuck, and whenever you took Ambien, you wake up with your pants down your ankles, and you didn't know how that happened? Yeah. I hear you, big boy.
Yeah, we got a great big convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join our convoy.
Mommy, Breaker 19. Let me ask you something there, Jeff. What's your handle?
Big boy.
Big boy, you got the Loadmaster.
Negatory, Big Ben. You're still too close. Yeah, them holes are starting to close up my sinuses. Mercy sakes, you better back off another.
Yep. What? Yep. Why you crazy? Mary, what's up, Mary?
You know why I'm crazy? Because I'm lonely. I'm lonely. You don't care for me anymore. You're replacing me with Frank Gooney, and now you got him in the studio. Heck, he works for a carpet company in that other building that you used to broadcast from. You're mad now how I feel about that. You're making him the new Cowboy Ray. You're trying to replace me. You won't let me up in that building you're broadcasting from now. I flew all the way out to see you, and I am there for nothing, and wasting my money and those suits, and the front desk won't say you gotta go, you gotta make an appointment to go see Mancow, stuff like that. Oh, that's corporate BS.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Mary! We love you, Mary! She's a delight.
Mary, why you bugging?
Danny, what's up?
Hey, man, I love your show. How are you?
Hey, man, good.
Yeah, I just wanted to maybe make an inquiry or suggestion, but if you look in the back of the police department over at Injustice, they've got an APC, which is armored vehicle for carrying probably about 16 platoon members, and
Why? Why? We have a military. Why are we allowing the cops to militarize and attack us? Why does every police department, no matter how small the town, need a tank? What are they planning for? What are all these camps sitting empty for? All these prisons that are sitting empty. You hear about overcrowding? There's prisons all over America that are empty.
Wow.
Why? Why does their training involve people saying, I have rights, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, I'm an American, I'm an American? Why does their training involve that now? They're being taught not to listen when someone says, I'm an American. The Bill of Rights, the Constitution, why are they being taught this? What are they prepping for? And by the way, you can say what you want. I've seen all the video. That guy did nothing threatening, and they put a bullet in him in Baton Rouge, and it's a disgrace. 805, this is The Loop. Your thoughts? Hey, call us. It's Mexican Day. John Leguizamo. We had on Machete earlier. Danny Trejo, the ugliest human being.
In one of the greatest movies ever, Blood In, Blood Out. One of the finest pieces of...
I don't think I know that movie.
Oh, it's
We
great.
almost said cinema, didn't
And
we?
Steve Trevino, who's going to be at the Schaumburg Improv, coming up
Great Netflix
next
special.
on The Mancow Show.
24-hour news channels take 24 hours to do what we're about to do in under 60 seconds. It's ADD News on the Mancow 97.9 The Loop.
Here we go.
Speaking at a rally in Cincinnati, Donald Trump said no charges filed against Hillary Clinton doesn't hide what he says is clear to him.
Just crooked Hillary. That's all you have to know.
Trump's
Crooked
comments
Hillary.
followed the Attorney General's acceptance of the unanimous recommendation of the FBI and prosecutors. But Trump says electing her will be risky for America.
Our enemies likely have a blackmail file in her.
Clinton attacked Trump's business record speaking at a closed Trump casino.
A gym in San Francisco is about to be the first one in the world to allow members to smoke pot while working out.
A pre-Olympics reprieve for some athletes who tested positive for meldonium, which was added to the banned substance list January 1st.
Athletes who took the drug before then can claim a no-fault finding if their levels are under 1 microgram per milliliter. Anything more than that remains a positive doping test.
More than 500,000 hoverboards that could burst into flames are being recalled. The Consumer Product Safety Commission confirming 99 reports of battery packs catching fire or exploding. The recalled hoverboards were made by 10 companies, including Swagway and Keenford, sold nationwide from June of last year to this past May.
In other news, 20 soldiers, veterans, will commit suicide. Many come back to find out their wives have been whoring around on them. Many cops are drunks because of what they've seen. Once the master has used the sheepdog is sent to the pound and isn't very happy. We don't have money for these people. We don't have money for these public servants. We don't have money for returning vets. But we have money to feed, what is it, 0.03% are Christian. The rest are, people that just hate us. They just hate our guts. The Syrians they hate us. I've been all through the Middle East. They just couldn't hate us anymore. They can't wait to separate our heads from our bodies. And by the way, they will be on welfare their entire lives. 90% within 2 years will be on welfare and stay there. We have money for that. And by the way, they're pissed off that it's not officially, Allah blessed food. It's got to be all, I forget what they call it, but it's not, the free food
like
that they're given.
The equivalent of kosher?
They've been rioting because the food isn't Muslim for them. It isn't Muslim
halal,
enough.
I think it's...
Halal, yeah. Yeah, isn't that interesting? They're pissed. Free food, and they're pissed.
Are Whoppers halal?
I don't know, but they sure are good.
Go back in time and succeed at an arcane art form.
Hi.
Class of 2072.
Hey, everybody.
The class of 2072 is proud of you.
Thank you.
Mancow Muller.
It's good to be back. Good to be back. Thank you. See, I've been in the future. That's how I know all these things. That's why I'm not wrong. So we had the MSNBC goofs yesterday.
That's where NBC's Andrea Mitchell is standing by. Andrea.
Better and Andrea Mitchell.
Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and not Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into the sound system in the room. Let's go across the state to, I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. Again, Hall & Oates. Let's go to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay. Over on CNN, Wolf Blitzer.
Okay.
It's important I say that. Wolf Blitzer talked with Bernie Sanders. Here is Wolf talking with Bernie.
We're going to Orlando next week, and I'll tell you one of the issues that concerns me, Jake.
That's where they're going. Isn't that good enough for you?
Called him Jack.
No, it's good enough for me. This is not a game, Jake. And when we do that,
Jake,
you're going to have a lot of enthusiasm.
Wolf.
It's Wolf.
I am sorry, Wolf. I'm looking at the side over there. Yeah,
do you have confidence in the way
Look,
Hillary...
Jake, all I can tell you is... Look, Jake, you're asking me questions. What do I know?
Yeah, okay. Bernie Sanders kept calling Wolf Jake. It is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious.
Maybe he's
We're
off
going
his
to
meds
Orlando next week, and I'll tell you one of the issues that concerns me, Jake.
That's where they're going. Isn't that good enough for you?
No, what's good enough for me is it's not a game, Jake. And when we do that, Jake, you're going to have a lot of enthusiasm.
It's Wolf, moron.
Wolf, I am sorry.
Yeah, it's Wolf. All right, let's go to Steve Trevino, going to be at the Improv. And I understand you're a new daddy. Tell us about it.
Oh, buddy, I have an 8-month-old little boy at home now, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And the wife now says that she wants a daughter, and I'm like, no, there's no way. I can't imagine my wife having a backup bitch. You know what I mean?
Backup bitch, wow.
Like a little mini version of her following her around the house going, you're right, he doesn't do anything around here. I just can't imagine it.
Wow.
You have two.
I have two daughters.
Right, exactly.
Do they tell on
I
you?
would never refer to them like that, but whatever.
No.
I'm not Steve Trevino.
Well, it's a hypothetical baby, so I
understand.
I can say that. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's
brother,
not my real daughter.
I will say this, and this just to be serious with you for just a second. Don't let. I find that everybody wants to come up and tell you, oh, wait till they're 2, wait till they're 3, wait till they're 13, wait till they're. And I've ignored all of that, and I haven't gone through any of these things. And don't let other people tell you, oh, when they're 13, they're going to be vile. When they're, I reject all of that. Your kids will be as great as you lead them to. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, I'm from Texas, where we actually raise our children.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you actually have to be involved, and you also, you have to keep bad influences out of their lives, and their the other kids too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%. And it's
there's been some jag-off kids that I had to remove from my kid's life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sure.
I remember telling my dad, I was in everything, Boy Scouts, Little League. He goes, yeah, I kept you busy.
It's
so you
important.
couldn't get in trouble.
It's important. Yeah. It is important. Well, looking forward to seeing you. We had on Danny Trejo. He's ugly, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's a scary looking Mexican dude.
Okay,
I mean
machete.
I mean he's not Abe ugly, but he's like you know what I mean.
Abe the chameleon.
I was about to say how awesome your Netflix special is.
Unbelievable.
He was.
What was that? What did he say?
I was about to say how awesome his Netflix special was, but.
You know what?
Screw you, man.
Abe, hold on a minute. Trevino, let me tell you something. Nobody comes on the Mancow show and makes fun of one of my team members.
That's right.
All right?
That's hell yeah. Thank you, Mancow.
No, I mean, I can say it. You're ugly as hell.
What?
But I don't want him. Yeah, I don't want him to say. Come on. Steve Trevino, Schaumburg Improv. Go over to the P.F. Chang's, get a little food, go over to see Trevino. Be a good weekend for you.
Okay.
Why would me doing that with my lips make such a loud noise? Why is it the microphone picking it up? Do you hear that? That's my lips. Why are they making that noise? God, I can slip a kiss under the door with these lips. Mark. How are you?
Hey, man, love your show.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, you were commenting upon, killing bears and cougars and stuff like. I just thought it was kind of interesting to note that when you remove a predator like that from the ecosystem, it destroys the whole ecosystem.
That's not. What are you talking about? That's not true, brother. That's not true. Not having bears around doesn't destroy the ecosystem. We didn't have cougars in my part of the world where I grew up and where I ran free into the woods for a long time. We also didn't have kids being killed.
What destroys the ecosystem is the overpopulation. That's why you got to have deer hunting season, for example.
But then the cougars eat the deer, so maybe he's right. Yeah. I don't know. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, goodbye. Guys, please understand. Please, Kathy, jump on here. The listeners don't understand.
Yeah, they don't get it.
They think this is some mentally challenged poor girl that's calling the show, which is true.
Right,
but she's
is.
very manipulative. She's very negative.
Yes, those are all crocodile tears.
It's all fake.
Absolutely crocodile tears.
It's all fake. She calls the show incessantly.
And she's nasty. She's mean.
She's mean to us. If I just had front row Guns N' Roses tickets. Yeah, okay. It's all fake. That's why I don't.
Good for you. You shouldn't.
But if you've never heard the show,
right,
and you tune in today,
right, you go, wow, that Mancow, what a.
I mean, she's obviously a kook,
right?
Yeah. Oh, Mancow, you're so mean. What you don't know is I've gotten 50 phone calls a day since 1994.
Wow.
And there's always some end game.
Yep.
If I only had $1,000. Yeah. Okay.
So manipulative.
Let's go to Ozzy. Ozzy, what's up? Ozzy. Is there anything there?
I think it's OZ.
OZ? Thank you. Is it Oz? Who's behind the curtain? This is REO Speedwagon with Pitbull. It's Mexican Day here on the Loop.
Let's break it down right quick. Up next on the Mancow.
Well, what do we got here? We're going to send you off to eat at Soho House. Is that where that chicken place is?
Yeah.
Soho House is first class, man. This is beautiful. You are going to feast on the greatest fried chicken I had great fried chicken in Frankenmuth.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, Frankenmuth, a little Christmas town. I go there every year. But as far as close to home here, Soho House, best fried chicken you're gonna put in your mouth.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna buy you dinner there. Tell us your best sleeping pill story. Call us.
591 rock, 591 roll.
Because I've done some crazy stuff when I've been on the sleeping pills, the Ambien, whatever. 591 rock, 591 roll. Goonie is here. Hey, Goonie.
Yes. Hey, Mancow, how you doing?
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
You said you would French kiss Al for $1.
Yes.
Al?
No.
This is the Mancow. This is Mancow.
8:27 at the Loop. I'm the Mancow. Dwyane Wade coming to Chicago, Al.
Yes, coming to the Bulls. 2 years, $46 million.
Woo!
Coming back home. He's from Robbins.
I want to offer my services to the Bulls. I'll play for half that.
It's the Big Goonie TV Kiss Phase Contest. If it was for you million kids, if you know what TV catchphrase that is, call the cow. If it was for you million kids...
I have no idea. Well, I guess it's a contest.
A TV catchphrase?
It's a catchphrase. Name the show.
Okay.
It's a new contest Big Goonie came up with. Goonie, good job. Here's a treat for you. Eat this. Eat that.
More.
That's a cookie I got at Trader Joe's. Enjoy that. This is My Morning Jacket with the Alabama Shakes. They've done the new theme song for Chipotle. It is a Backstreet Boys song.
Okay.
My Morning Jacket, Alabama Shakes. They did a song. It's the new theme for Chipotle by the Backstreet Boys. You following?
Okay, got it.
Alabama Shakes. They all have Parkinson's. Yes.
Have you seen the new KFC Extra Crispy ads?
No.
I don't think so.
With the new Extra Crispy Kernel.
Wait.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's George Hamilton.
Yes.
How funny is that?
George Hamilton is always tan. He lays out in the sun every day. So the Extra Crispy Kernel.
That's great.
And my boy from Indiana, great comedian, Jim Gaffigan, is the Colonel now. I have a recording. This is the original Colonel Sanders.
I found a way to cook. Take two. I found a way to cook extra. Come on over and try my crispy. It's entirely different, and yet it's just as tender and tasty. No, and it's just as finger-licking good. You see, I found a way to cook chicken deep down and get that real crispy crust that some folks like. And it's just as tender and juicy. I'll get it now. I found a way to cook chicken deep down and get that crispy, real crispy chicken crust. Yet it's entirely different.
This will be wild lines 30. Take one.
Now you have two kinds of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Start again.
He said, cut it.
Go ahead.
And now you have two kinds of Kentucky Fried Chicken to choose from. Yet tender and juicy. Is that it? Yeah.
Better. Take two. Colonel, if you read it. Okay, we're recording.
Now you have two kinds of Kentucky Fried Chicken to choose from. My regular recipe.
Take three.
It's entirely different.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. This Colonel Sanders job is getting me down. A crazy chicken chasing me all over town. Psycho chicken.
Hey, you. Don't listen to that. Listen to this.
Don.
Yes.
Goodbye. Sorry.
What's he doing?
What is he doing? It's so damn important that he made 1.5 million to 2 million people wait.
Yeah.
We got 1.5 million to 2 million people waiting right now.
Hey.
Hey, Don.
Yeah, you need the story.
What?
You need the story, the ambient story.
Yeah, but what were you doing? Why was I screaming your name? What was so damn important? Were you paying attention to the road?
No, I'm Oak Park, Don. I didn't know what was going on. You're just scooting down. I'm sorry. Yeah, I am. I'm on the Ike. The traffic is horrible.
Well, you pay attention to me more than traffic.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. No, so Ambien, a few years back, I was getting pretty zooted and whatnot, and took some Ambien, and then I woke up. Well, my wife woke me up shaking my back as I was urinating on the TV.
That's a good story.
Wow.
Can I ask who was on TV at the time?
No, the TV was off.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, let's hear your sleeping pill horror stories.
That's messed up.
Wow.
Kathy.
Yeah.
What's your story?
I took Xanax because I was on a flight and I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
And
you woke up, you were
passed
bobbing
out.
on a guy's knob,
That's
right?
right, slobbering all over his lap for 2 hours while my family laughed at me. Nobody woke me up.
What a great family.
I know.
I'll laugh at you.
At least I entertained them.
You know, if it was Roker in that guy's lap, he wouldn't have just.
He would have loved it.
Get this slob off me.
She fell asleep face down in a stranger's lap and
no
drooled
one did anything.
And drooled all over his crotch. And her family and her mom was that.
Well,
But do you think if it was Precious that fell asleep in the guy's lap, he would just accept it? No.
The big fat pig
she's
Precious?
She's a good-looking girl. He's
yeah.
Well, and the guy was a businessman doing
brave.
work, so I think my
No,
mom
but
was
why
hoping that
didn't-
something would happen there.
She's so brave. Precious. Let's just say it is so brave.
Gabourey
So is
Sidibe.
Adele. Why? That's wrong that they didn't stop that.
They videoed it.
Wow. Hello.
Hello.
Is this the greatest living human being on earth?
The greatest living human being. It is I, and I'm sitting here getting greater.
The Shat abides, ladies and gentlemen, right now on the Mancow Show.
And the Mancow Show is recording, or are we on the air?
We're recording, Bill, but I'm going to say we're on the air.
You're such a liar.
Of course, I'm going to act like you're live. I'm not going to say taped yesterday.
All right, so here I am. I'm here.
I cannot believe you got up in L.A. to do this show at this time of the morning.
What do you mean got up? It's 8:30 in the morning here.
No, Bill, it's going to be like 2:30 in the morning.
Wait a minute. What time is it? What time are we?
What time would it be? So 7:30 would be what time? 5:30.
Okay, it's 5:30.
It's 5:30 in the morning.
All right, so start again. Okay, I'm here.
This is Lieutenant Sulu of the Starship Enterprise with The Doors. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, Uhura, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Keep them separated. Hey! Man, you're disrespecting me. Check him out. Gotta keep them separated. Hey! Pay no mind. If you're under 18, you won't be doing anytime. Hey! Come on and play.
Meanwhile...
Hello.
Yeah?
A very good afternoon, sir. My name is Zulo, and I'm calling you from Lifestyle Survey. How are you?
Good.
That's great. Actually, we are conducting a quick survey in your area regarding the lifestyle and habits of our people. Okay?
Okay.
That's great. So I do believe that you are the homeowner, yes or no?
Yes.
So do you hold any mortgage on your property, yes or no?
What do you mean? What's a mortgage?
Like a loan type something? You do have a mortgage on your property?
What's a loan?
Okay, and a mortgage, you have a mortgage on your property, right?
Wait, you just changed your voice. How'd you do that?
Yeah, no, he didn't change his voice. Actually, he has transferred the call to the senior supervisor. My name is John, all right?
Well, what happened
Oh,
to
it's
the other
John.
guy?
Oh, actually, he has some health issues right now, so that's why he keeps shuffling. I'm really sorry for that.
Is he doing okay?
Right?
Is he doing okay?
He's doing okay. He's just having some bad cough.
Okay, can you tell me, like, what's he doing right now? Is he laying down or something?
Yeah, he's okay. He's just went to the washroom.
Yeah, what happened to the other guy?
To him?
What happened?
Actually, he's suffering from bad cold right now these days.
Oh, he's got a cold.
So he
He had a backache a minute ago.
And that's transfer the call to senior supervisors. All right?
Okay, so, but he's probably okay now. You could probably put him back.
Sorry?
He's probably okay now. You could probably put him back on the phone.
Yeah, he might be coming. Just wait for a while. He'll be back, right?
Okay, I'll wait.
Here he comes. Hey.
Oh, he's coming back.
He wants to talk to you on. Hello?
Hey, are you doing okay?
Actually, I'm getting a little bit cold and all. Last night I had a party with my friends, so just like hanging out with the cold, okay?
Oh, so did you have to sneeze or blow your nose, or what exactly happened?
No, just only a normal cough, that's it.
Oh, you just coughed?
Yeah.
Oh, was that painful? Are you recovering okay from that?
Yeah, recovering. I'm picking up a medicine time to time, so it's recovering up.
That's good. Well, I just want to make sure you're okay.
So much. Okay.
Up next on the Mancow.
Hold on a second. I'll tell you what's coming up here. Hey, we got the TV phrase with Goonie and the good sleeping pill stories get prizes. The last guy that was on.
That was a
get a prize. That was a good one.
Nice.
That was a good one. You're in it. Yeah, okay. My cousin's on the phone. Hello, Lance.
Baby boy.
Hey, what's up, cousin? How are you?
How you doing there? How come you never come right out there and get that Maverick out here, boy?
I got to
Joliet.
I got to get out there. Actually, I got to get out there. Did you paint it? I had some Bondo spots. It's a yellow Maverick, but around the wheel wells, if you have a Maverick, you know they rot out. And I got a yellow 724 Maverick, and it's been filled in with the Bondo. And did you just use the yellow spray paint?
No, we did the Krylon for you, but we got to get extra special with the spray booth. We got it all dried up for you now. You ready to come pick that up?
I am, baby boy.
Baby boy, I sure missed you now. You never took me to Portillo's for that beef sandwich yet.
And what about the girls? You still got those? You're also got the girls around the shop still?
Oh, yeah. You better get out here near the Raceway now over in Manhattan, Illinois, near Joliet at Joe's Service Place.
Joe's Service. Let me tell you what he does. In the waiting room when you get your oil change, that's why I drive all the way out there, lap dances.
Wow. That's right.
Wow. Yeah.
You're going to come out here and bring that big Al Roke, and we're going to show them what it's like out here in Joliet.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I have a good time when I'm out there. Y'all drink and swear a lot.
Hey,
you got that right, baby. You're going to bring that cold sausage out here, my brother.
I'm bringing that Tootsie Roll bank. Hell yeah.
Oh, delicious.
Is the Mancow. Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast, Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
97.9 The Loop.
The Cumulus station WLUP FM Chicago. This.
How do I do that without the sound disgusting? Exciting. So stupid.
Man, he is a freak. John Leguizamo. John, welcome to the program.
Hey, what's up, man? That was crazy stuff, man.
Hey, dude, I was listening to an old CD of yours, and you're talking about your relatives, and it was, I don't even know how old it is, but back when you were doing stand-up, it is hilarious. Talking about your uncle and
thank you, bro.
The advice, and I think about all the great times you came in when you were the clown. Remember you were the clown in Spawn, and remember Carlito's Way? And John, I know I've told you.
Way, man.
That was amazing.
I know I've told you this every time, but I want to. I hosted the premiere in San Francisco. Okay, and I think John Leguizamo.
Which one, for Spawn or for Carlito's Way?
For Carlito's Way. Okay.
1993 or 94, right?
You and I were babies, and it would have been 93, and we walked out, and I heard people saying, I thought Sean Penn was in that movie. Sean Penn was
right.
He was
he didn't recognize him,
and he's a nasty person, but God was he good in that movie. He's unrecognizable in Carlito's Way. Anyway, John, one man shows sold out on Broadway, a lot of movies, and look, Breaking Bad, one of the great TV shows of all time. I'm excited about this.
The best.
Yeah, I'm excited about this new movie. Do you want to talk about Infiltrator or you want to talk about Ice Age? What do you want to talk about? You got two big movies coming out.
Talk about Infiltrator.
Okay.
Ice Age sells itself.
The trailer. There isn't. God, I'm looking at movies coming out. Everything looks like crap. The Infiltrator is one of the movies I want to see. And I've got kids, so I'll go see Ice Age.
Man.
Yeah.
It's for adults. It's got really great. It's a thriller. It's got great action. It's real. It's really smart. It's based on the biggest bank bust in American history of money laundering. So Bryan Cranston and I played two FBI guys who infiltrate the Escobar mob, and then we follow the cash to the banks and then bust the banks hard.
And who's the drug lord? You're going after Escobar, right? Pablo Escobar?
Well, we use Escobar to catch the money going to the banks in Miami that are laundering cash. But we're FBI guys who are after the banks.
It's an all-star cast. It looks like to me, it looks like, Scarface, Blow, movies like that. I mean, if you want to pick a genre.
The best kind of movies.
Yeah.
And isn't Cranston like the nicest guy ever? He would come in here all the time.
He's cracking jokes all day long. He doesn't take himself seriously. You know, we had a big scene at the end where we tricked him by doing a wedding to get all the bankers there, and he takes the veil off the bride, puts it on his head, pretends to be the bride. He's that kind of guy. You know, he's silly, he's fun, he's good to be with.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Did he die at the end of Breaking Bad?
You didn't see episode 5? I mean,
No. I'm
asking
asking you your opinion because everybody says I'm wrong. I think Heisenberg lived. I think Bryan Cranston lived.
How do you figure that?
John, just so you know,
I want to see how your mind works.
He's laying there with his eyes open. He's not dead. I'm telling you. I will live to see more episodes of Breaking Bad, damn it.
That's the best reaction so far.
He also thinks Pesci lived in Goodfellas, though.
No, I do not. Hey, John, you're an old friend of ours. I have for many years, and anyway, I don't even know how to get into this. John, let's just stop everything. I'm starting a new topic quickly. I would love to hear your thoughts about Jekyll Island.
You talking about the movie I did, or what are you talking about?
Well, the real deal. What do you think
about
Jekyll Island?
So it was stockbrokers back in the day who did a plot, right? You talking about Jekyll Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did a movie about that.
I know,
so
brother. You think I just talk about Jekyll Island with John Leguizamo?
This guy's he's so good. He's so good.
I'm not any good. I think it's pretty obvious I'm not any good the way this interview's going. There is no flow with this interview. But I have you for a limited time, and I want to ask you, what do you personally think about Jekyll Island?
Well, the Jekyll Island that I did is a fictionalized version of the real Jekyll Island. It's a Chicago. This kid's from Chicago. He wrote this movie about what if there was a Chicago version of Jekyll Island where all these stockbrokers tricked up the stock market to their own benefit.
The point, I guess, the big picture of Jekyll Island and the big story is that the stock market's a Ponzi scheme and the banks are, it's all fake. It's all fake. It's all manipulation. And anyway, do you have a Netflix show? Do you have a show coming up on Netflix?
Yeah, Bloodline. I'm in Bloodline season 2.
And who are you in Ice Age?
I'm Sid the Sloth, the guy who talks like this, the green slothy, slow but lovable guy.
Man, John. No offense to anybody, but Ice Age is. I wouldn't probably go see the Ice Age movie, but I will be going. I've got 10-year-old daughters, so I'll be there.
Right. It's for kids and parents who love their kids.
Well
said.
Does it hurt you? Does it hurt you to know that I'm sitting in the theater and I see whatever that thing is, scratch or whatever the stupid what is it?
Scratch.
Whatever that thing is, and he's in space this time, and I'm going, oh God, I'm going to have to watch this. Oh no! How's fatherhood, John?
I got teenagers, man. Teenagehood is nature's way of saying, I can't wait till they go out and get out of my house.
Yeah, by the time they leave, you're ready. John Leguizamo, the movie's called The Infiltrator with Bryan Cranston. His daughter went to Northwestern. He used to come in here every week. He was our buddy. He was a co-host for years. We love him, and I can't wait to see The Infiltrator. Is it opening this weekend, John?
July 13th.
July 13th. Well, I'll be there, okay?
Awesome. Yeah, you're going to love it, man. That's for you. That movie's for you, bro.
Okay.
Maybe Ice Age is not. But The Infiltrator is.
Can you text me some pictures of your junk? No, nothing. I just okay.
Breaking up.
The mic was still on.
Yeah.
So Heisenberg is ended. I'm telling you, at the end.
What makes you think that?
What? You're an idiot.
Essentially, yes.
I'm sticking with it. Doggone it, I'm sticking with it.
No guts, no glory, man.
And so ends Mexican Day here on the Mancow Show. Steve Trevino and
Danny
Trejo, and now John Leguizamo. Pitbull, yes. Earlier with REO Speedwagon. Mary, what's up?
What's up?
Is there an echo in here? What's going on with you, Mary?
What's going on with me?
There's an echo in here.
I'm mad at you.
Oh, what happened, Mary? What's going on?
I come down to see you, and I'm always getting the BS.
Okay, Mary, folks, just so you know, this is Crazy Mary, and we call her that because she's crazy. And she's mad. Now, get this right. She's mad at me.
Yes.
She tried to make an appointment with me.
Right.
She went to the wrong building.
That's right.
Mary, you went to the wrong building.
Okay, I went to the wrong building. If I go to the right
why are you
building,
mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at security at some building where I'm not at?
Well, I'm going to be mad at the other at the other building because you're treating me like dirt.
Mary,
you let that guy from that other that
Mary, the reason I didn't see you is because I'm not in that building. The reason they looked at you like they didn't know what was going on is because you were at the wrong building, Mary. I'm not in that building. I don't broadcast from there, Mary.
I know, but why are they keeping you in this building and they're telling me
Mary, Mary, you went to the wrong building.
Mary, why you bugging?
Thomas West, may I help you?
Tommy West, what's up, my man? Billy Baloney sent me. This is Vince Vaughn. He was telling
Vince
me
Vaughn.
that you guys have a haircut. I'm in town.
Calling the hair salon that complains about how loud our rock and roll is.
And I just wanted to kind of come and see what the availability was like to get my hair cut. You guys open all day today, or what's the schedule
we're
looking
open
like?
every day. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you something, my man, because I'm not here very long, and I like
Don't call
the
me my
inter-
man.
What's up, my man? What's up, my man?
I said, don't call me my man. What are you, okay? You're stuttering?
Mom, listen, I don't like the energy that's happening right now. I think,
man.
listen, my man.
I don't know who this is. I really don't know who this is. I really don't give a okay?
Well, why not, my man? Listen, Billy
don't
Baloney
call
sent
me me.
my
man, okay?
Listen, my man. Listen, my man. Are you listening to me, my man?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, my man.
Okay, well, it feels like you're not listening, my man. It feels like your energy's off, like your chi is off. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't have time to be around with you brains.
Well, I'm trying to get an appointment here right now. Your customer service, the Yelp review's got to be pretty low. For a haircut?
What do you want an appointment for? Get your ass kicked?
Do you get the? Are you going to do that? I heard you like 5'3". I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I'm 5'3". You're right.
I'm talking about around. You're like a roly-poly policeman. I just want to kind of rub that belly, baby boy.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just asking you something.
Okay, tough guy. Come on. What do you want?
I'm asking how much the rates are on the haircuts. Can you relax?
For you, you have a half a head. It's $30.
You started through that. Is that not? I'm just asking.
Yeah, $30.
Is this the same Thomas West known as Butt Buckley? I mean, I might have the wrong guy.
Butt Bucky.
No, hey, you know
Butt Bucky.
I'm trying to run a business. I'm tired. I'm aggravated, and I got to listen to your idiot nonsense right now. Okay? Why don't you go mess with somebody else? All right?
Wait, Butt Bucky. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? Okay? I'm not sorry. All right? I got to run a business. I make money. I try to do this the right way.
It's the Big Goonie TV Kiss Phase Contest. If it was for you million kids, if you know what TV catchphrase that is, call the cow. If it was for you million kids...
Mervin, hello.
Yes, sir. The Mancow love you show.
Thanks.
Dedicated listener. My wife, 41, left me. I'm 30. Got a 21-year-old girlfriend and got her pregnant. We planned the baby, and she left me last night. I don't know what to do. I'm at work, and I don't know what to do. I'm not divorced yet. You got any advice for me?
He's not divorced yet. He gets a new girlfriend.
Wait.
The wife leaves him. Now the girlfriend leaves him.
The
They
girlfriend
both
left
left.
you or the wife?
I didn't hear Mancow.
Yeah, who left you? The wife.
My wife left me. She left me for a 72-year-old man, and she'd been in a previous relationship, and I just don't know what to do.
But now your girlfriend, I thought you said your pregnant girlfriend had left you too.
Yeah, the pregnant girlfriend left him.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yes, my pregnant. Yeah.
Listen, here's the deal.
Yes.
First thing you got to do is nothing.
Yep.
That's what my friend's been telling me. Do nothing.
Can you do it?
No.
Yeah, no, I can't either. I can now, but I was very stupid for a very long time, and it got me in a whole lot of problems.
Oh, no.
I really got to just shut my mouth. You know? I just got to shut my mouth. I try to fix things, and that's what men do. We try to fix things.
That's true.
Can never, ever, ever talk a woman into something she doesn't want to do.
That's right.
If this girlfriend doesn't feel it, it's over. And I'm sorry that there's a kid there. That is such a nightmare, such a heartbreaker. Your wife, she left you. What did you say? What did you do? You probably did everything you could, and it made no difference. And it's not meant to be if both people don't feel it. Sorry, that's not your soulmate. The wife wasn't the soulmate, or it wouldn't be like this.
Yep.
And you can't make somebody feel. You can't make someone love you. So you're at work. What should you do? Well, you shouldn't be calling a radio station, losing your job. You shouldn't even be thinking about all this stuff. I know it's very tough. Look, I'm being hypocritical here because I've been the guy outside in the rain with the boombox like John Cusack, okay? Playing in your eyes. But it was a mistake. Let go and let God, sir. You really have to do nothing. When you're upset like this, when it's messing with your work and messing with your head, and do nothing. Sit back. Take a deep breath, man. Heartbroken over your wife, you got a girl pregnant, you probably wouldn't have gotten pregnant had you thought about it. Chill, baby, chill. This is the Mancow Show.
Up next on the Mancow.
Nothing. Do nothing.
That's right.
Right. I'm trying to fix this, and I'm doing this, and I'm trying. Stop. How many times do you want to say that to a friend?
Right. Just
Stop.
Yes, exactly.
And they go right off the cliff.
Yep.
Stop.
Take a step back.
Friends that are in your life, people that love you that are in your life, when they try to talk to you, a friend will talk to you. These people around here don't understand, do they, Kathy? When I talk to you, I like you. Hey, this is what you do to get better.
Right.
I'm not attacking them.
You're not. Never.
When a friend comes to you, when I tell you, call her, thank you. What was his name? Marvin. Stop. I'm not being a bad guy. It's because I care. Good friends give good counsel. Listen to your friends. Listen to the people that love you.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop. And now, this.
Certainly high drama, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Gateway Motorsports Park.
Jim Ross, the wrestling announcer at NASCAR.
He's smirking. This could be a very dangerous situation for these two men. John Wes Townley, who loves that Zaxby's chicken, and who doesn't, getting out of his car, unfolding here. Spencer Gallagher is obviously irate. Turn the children away. It's not going to get pretty here. What the hell is this? And there's a takedown on the concrete. They're rolling around like two old women. My God. There's like two trust fund babies. John Wesley Townley with a seat roll. Now he's got a front face lock. What's he doing here? Oh, my God. My God, it's a DDT, ladies and gentlemen. The DDT scores on the pavement. Let him go. He's got a family, for God's sakes. And they love chicken. My God, it's a sour knocker. The Zaxby people are good people.
Nick, hello. Welcome to the program.
I've never had white truffle.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Nick, I love you, love the crew.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome. Yes, sir. My wife this morning when she got up, I was already on my way to work. She found one of them lanterns, the Chinese type with the candle.
Yeah.
And in our backyard, and it was written on it, Death to America, with a phone number on it.
Death to America with a phone number.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you think
as a veteran?
Do you think it was written in China?
No, sir.
So somebody went in your yard and wrote "Death to America" because you're a soldier?
Did you call the number?
I did not call the number. One of my wife's coworkers did. I located the number, and it came from a Bensonville landline. So I have not called the number myself yet.
But
they're not going to put their number.
They put somebody else's number up to create an issue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But wouldn't you love to find this guy fought for the country.
That's right.
And they wrote "Death to America."
Wow.
Wouldn't you love to find that guy and kick his ass?
Man.
You know, it was like his cousin messing with him or something.
Chinese spaceman, when you get back from the moon, bring me some crab rangoon.
Mark, hello. Welcome to the program.
Hey, man, Carlos. John, how you doing?
Good, man. What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
love you show. So,
Thank you.
no, you were talking about, the cops and how they kind of been getting out of hand. And it just seems like it's a police state nowadays. My two buddies were walking around last night in the South Side neighborhood, good family-oriented neighborhood, and the cops came up to them 3 times and, accused them of all things of robbing houses. I was at the gas station the other day, and the cops, I was smoking a cigarette before I went to fill up my tank, and a cop rolls up, wants to know what I'm doing there, and expects like a long explanation. It's just ridiculous.
I don't answer him. Why? What are you doing here? Why? And I want to say something. And the cops I know hate it more than me and you. You know? A lot of cops hate how they're being militarized.
Oh, sure.
They got in, like I said, they got in to be Andy Griffith, not G.I. Joe.
Right.
They don't, a cop is different from military. Why are we being treated like, why are we being treated like the bad guys when we're paying their salaries? So a lot of cops hate it too. But, man, way too many for my taste. Way too much hassle. The red lights, the cameras, the left, the right. And why can't we drive down the road anymore without paying exorbitant funds?
Oh, that's crazy.
And, you used to say, well, we got high taxes because of the schools and the roads. And
that's right.
Well, the schools suck.
Yep.
Have you seen the video?
The roads suck.
The roads suck.
Potholes everywhere.
But we pay all these taxes. What are we getting from these bastards? Rahm Emanuel? We're getting his great leadership.
We get divvy bikes.
Madigan? What do we get?
Right.
What are we getting? Hello.
Hi. Hey,
Okay.
guess you told me that you're not in that other building. You're in that other building. Well, guess what? And I'm watching those two sportscasters just yapping away.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know, but you're
Listen to her. God, goodbye.
She's just so mean.
Nasty. Chris, hello.
Go out the side.
Yes. Mancow, love
different
the show.
Yeah. Since we know exactly where she is now.
I know exactly where she is. I'll be leaving the other door, through the other door. I'll be going through the parking garage. Yes, Chris, hello.
Hi, Mancow, love the show.
Thank you, buddy.
I have an answer for Goonies' mystery phrase. Scooby-Doo.
What was that?
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. You got it, brother.
Oh, yeah.
You got it.
Where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
God, did I love that when I was a kid. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Did you?
Right.
And now, 2 minutes of sports in 60 seconds.
For a week, they've been saying, "Oh, it's just a ploy for negotiation, drive his price up." He's not coming to the Bulls. Dwyane Wade's coming to the Bulls. 2 years, $46 million.
What does this mean, Al?
It means that the Bulls will be better than mediocre this year.
Means they'll be watchable.
Watchable.
Oh, thank you, Margine Greco, with your puns. Jon Jones out of UFC 200. He's been pulled from his title fight with Daniel Cormier, the main event. This is after the U.S. doping agency, anti-doping agency, informed him and President Dana White
of the
UFC of a potential doping violation, not a phone call that Dana White was hoping to get 3 days before the biggest event in UFC history.
I'm sorry, that's Hall & Oates. We wanted to go to Dana White. Dana White?
I got the call, and I literally, like, Jesus Christ, I must have jinxed myself, because I kept going, everything is going so smooth, and nobody had been hurt. Everybody was healthy. So, this was a pretty brutal phone call.
So Brock Lesnar versus Mark Hunt is the new main event. Brock Lesnar was also the main event for UFC 100. If Jones is found guilty of doping, it's an automatic 2-year suspension. White Sox win. They shut out the Yankees. Cubs lose. They play a makeup game tonight at Wrigley against the Braves. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
9:26. 97 songs in a row coming up. Commercial free.
That's where NBC's Andrea Mitchell is standing by. Andrea. All right. Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and not Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into the sound system in the room. Let's go across the state to, I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. Again, Hall & Oates. Let's go to Raleigh.
Have a good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Fine, thank you.
I'm just trying to get some ideas for different places to take my wife on vacation. It's our second anniversary coming up. So I was kind of wanting to sort of brainstorm to see what kind of packages are out there.
Well, it depends where you've been and where you want to go. I mean, Hawaii is nice. Have you been to Hawaii?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, my wife and I, we've traveled. We've done all the Hawaii and all the tropical islands, and I don't know. I think we're getting bored of it, and she doesn't seem to be impressed with it. I'm trying to think outside the box, I'm trying to think of something different, like something that she likes to do, something that's adventurous for her. I know she always wanted to be kind of a journalist. She always she wants to go like where all the action is.
She wants to go what?
She wants to go where all the action is because she's always wanted to be a journalist. So she's always watching CNN, and she's always like, trying to keep herself updated with President Osama's war on terror.
Right.
So I was wondering, like, maybe there's a place that she could go to where she could kind of see some of that. Maybe she could practice her journalism skills.
Probably a good idea for Americans to stay out of the Middle East right now.
I don't know, like wherever like there's wars on terror happening.
Get some good deals though.
Oh, you get cheap tickets to Turkey right now.
Yep.
Show her one of the caves, where Obama was hiding.
I don't want to be responsible if God forbid something happens. I don't book war zone places. That's ridiculous.
Hello. Hey, Joe, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. What's going on?
Question. Answer to your question, you said, why did they treat us wrong? I'm a former Cook County sheriff, and when you go into the academy, they brainwash you, and everybody you look at is a potential criminal, whether you are or not.
And you think that's right? You think it's wrong?
I think it's wrong because, I'm a former Cook County sheriff, and I deal with these cops on the street, and they pull me over, and, they start telling me all kinds of crack, and I got to stop them in their tracks and tell them, hey, I carry my certificates to show them I worked for the government at one time, so why are you treating me like this? And the first thing that comes out of their mouth, guess what? We're still cops, you're not.
Yeah, I do wonder when I'm talking to some of these people, and I do things and get in trouble, and I have dealt with cops a lot, because I don't give a shiznit. But I do wonder, you're talking to me like this, I always wonder how they would like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they do whatever they want when they're not working, driving drunk, whatever. They get pulled over. Oh,
I will tell you, every cop I know, great weed. They break the speed limit. Red lights mean nothing to them.
Just show your badge. You get let off everything.
Great
who wouldn't
too.
do that? I would do it, too. I'd be busting out that badge every second.
There are 5 foods that women think are healthy. My wife has to, every trend, kale. We got to do
I
kale.
know where you're going. I can guess them.
There are things that we are eating that people think are healthy, and they're not.
They're not.
Okay.
I can name 2 of them right off the bat.
Go ahead.
Yogurt
and
granola.
Yeah.
What?
Yogurt and granola. Granola is high in sugar. They add sugar to granola bars.
Yeah, that's true.
Yogurt is fattening. Coconut oil, Slim Fast shakes, orange juice.
Orange juice.
Orange
Wow,
juice is
Slim
bad,
Fast
really?
bad.
Sugar?
That's what I take if my blood sugar's low.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately,
I
take orange juice.
That's
Wow.
right. That's right. Al's got the sugar. He lost his foot to the diabetes.
With the 97 and 930.
The sugar.
On the loop. This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.